flight path through the racy maze to Fire Fist
My children
without
drench their
quite a
hands
hefty
in
price
the blood
tag.
of my enemies.
You guys did
I
some
want.
negotiation, were able to narrow that down, but you still didn't go for it. And so, utilizing one of the people that you picked up as part of the negotiations just to make them leave, pretty much.
A gift in exchange.
You guys caused a bit of a
loyalty.
havoc, and Liliana hacked into the reception computers, but couldn't find the flight path. Kind of makes sense, just deception. But, however, Z was able to negotiate getting Chain, Mad, and Tear out of prison. Tear for obvious reasons, Chain and Mad because they had fired on the battle droids without clever deception, the way Lorray did.
I thought Liliana got in perfectly. She rolled a nat 20 on investigation.
Oh, she did.
Yeah, and she found that it wasn't there. So this is where we are. You guys are kind of just out on the landing pad, pretty much.
Is this before or after everybody gets out of jail?
After.
After everybody gets out of jail?
Yeah. Z made a deal that basically she doesn't tell the Empire about this. They let them go, you know.
Yeah.
I'm going to look straight into the sky and just feel the rain just go down his skin.
I want the burn match burned down to my fingers so I can feel something. That's the vibes that gave me.
I hurt myself today. You just need to start calling Tear Johnny Fish.
Yeah, what are you guys doing?
I was kind of liking the vibe of just awkward silence after. So, you almost got us killed. Let's not talk about that and ignore it. But it might not be for the best.
No, I look already.
What?
Never mind.
What do you mean?
I was about to ask you how much more money do we need to get the information.
He'd be like, nah, I got this.
Sure. Alright. Well, if it doesn't work, here's 300 credits. That's all I got left.
Nah, don't worry about it.
Alrighty. I'm gonna go check on Lorray. He did kind of put a big dent in that wall. Come on, Mad.
Yeah, alright.
So, do the Kaminoans have, like, wallpaper or anything?
Not really. Their whole thing is pretty sterile. Very just... If it doesn't look like a scientific lab, it's probably not Kaminoan.
Then what I want to say is that as you approach Lorray, if you're coming up from behind, there's kind of like a solid line where the armor looks like shinier, almost, on the back. Like, the front looks a little rusty, a little bit, just a little dusty. Yeah, literally just like feather dusted. Like a moth got slapped against the wall and it just stuck.
Huh. That's what your armor looks like.
What? What, you talking
Shiny
to me?
right here. Yeah.
And like
My
Lorray
back
turns
is
to
shiny as hell.
face you. You trying to say I have a shiny ass or something?
Oh. You might. The back of your armor reminds us how new recruits in Clone Wars would look.
Okay. What are you even talking about?
You know what?
Lorray like
Matt-
does a little spin, just doesn't see what you're talking about.
Matt just pulls
This
out a mirror. Yeah.
Get this mirror. I'm not gonna go right here. Just
Are we
basically
triangulating Lorray's ass?
Yep.
Yeah.
Just
Giving
take a look.
Lorray a visible angle.
Huh.
Maybe
Well.
we should have him throw you face first into the wall. It might give you the rest of that shiny clean look.
I'm just gonna clean my armor when I get back on the ship.
You sure?
Just go step
I want to
outside of
do
the
it for
rank for a
free.
little bit.
Can you please not throw me into anything else?
No promises.
From our point
Mm,
of view, it was kind of funny. And you act like you were tripping over yourself trying to shoot him. Priceless.
yeah, I almost shot Tear too. Yep. Looks around nervously because police state.
Yep.
Yeah. These fucking pricks. Respect the people that were born here in labs. This is our home world.
So, like, do you feel like a sense of loyalty to this place at all? Like, I
Kind
get that
of,
you feel
yes.
wrong. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, if there was
This
ever
is
a
the
new
homeworld.
ward, yeah, if anybody was to attack it, we drop everything and come back and defend it with a nail. Unless it's the Empire, we technically serve them.
Okay, I'm back. You ready to go? I hear y'all like floundering with like random little bits of things.
Well, Terra doesn't really know where to go. He doesn't know where the ship is.
So Z's like, okay guys, follow me. We're going back in.
Oh, Terry,
Okay,
you want to
General.
stay here? Soak up some more. Looks around. Rain?
Sand just opens his mouth while facing up to get a mouthful of water.
I'll take that as a yes.
I mean, Terra.
Yeah, yeah. When you start doing that, Laura's just like, okay, taking that as a yes, and like starts walking without you.
I assume Cora goes back to the ship.
Yeah, his paperwork.
It's a detailed report this time.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out somebody actually fucked a droid, and they have to do the paperwork.
Yeah, their name was their name was Ravine Ray. Yes, the Thivar's name's backwards.
Okay, so
Wait.
Z walks up. Hey. We're back. What's up?
Yes, hello, Inquisitor.
Yeah, so, you know who I am, you know what I do, you know the powers I have. Do you know why we're not in jail right now? Or they're not in jail? A bunch of the two idiots back there.
No?
It's like, well, because we're with the Empire, and your lawyer is scared that I'm gonna tell the Empire to come here and to fuck y'all shit up.
Another
You share-
Camino rebellion. Fuck.
Do you share the same sentiment as your lawyer?
I am not in the position to make binding deals for the Kaminoan government.
Okay, well, I'm going to tell you this, that you lied to me. And that
I beg your pardon?
that seems very suspicious. When I asked you the names of the people, you told me they didn't give them. I know they did. So, I'm going to need you to be truthful with me, or give me someone above you that can be. Because I don't want to have to, like, call the Empire to have, like, a whole investigation of what shady things going on over here or something. So, I'm hoping you can assist me and make this all go away. I assume if the reason why the Empire comes back here is because of you lying to me and falsifying criminal whereabouts and stuff like that, I don't think your people will like it if those are the reasons why the Empire came back here.
I did not falsify any criminal reports, but yes, I did double check the system. I apologize. I did miss that they did give names other than clone designations.
go full Karen. I need to speak to your manager.
Do you actually ask to speak with their manager?
Yeah. I'm like, I'm gonna have to speak to someone above you that actually can know what they're doing, because I don't want anything else to be missing.
Fucking hell, they're using a toilet plunger. Uh, please describe that, because I want to know how they're actually plunging the wall.
Yeah, you just see this security droid with an enormous toilet plunger about your diameter and size, Lorray, and just as we hear banging on the other side, what sounds like sledgehammers, they're trying to fix the wall.
Do you see the dust imprint, or did they already clean it?
Oh yeah, they did that beforehand. Like when you came in here, they were aggressively scrubbing the wall.
Okay.
They got it. That matters more than the dent.
You know those like suction cup things where they pop the dents out of cars? That's what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I get it. Yeah, it was just the imagery of a toilet plunger. So like, it's not one of those entire like wall things for a car door. It's literally just a square toilet plunger on a wooden stick,
A toilet plunger and some elbow grease.
or literally just a small one. Yeah.
Those droids better be rolling for some fucking athletics for their strength.
They're doing it for long enough. They can just take 20.
Or Terry could just punch it one time and fix it.
You're not allowed back there. You're not allowed ever.
He's basically threatening this person, like, or she's basically saying, like, find me someone high enough that I can threaten to get stuff from.
Okay. Allow me to give one of my. She like turns over, looks to her colleague over here. Nala, can you please give the supervisor a call? The Inquisitor wants to
Nala?
talk to them. What, you think you're the only person with the name Nala?
No, it's just that's.
Well, I did actually. Yeah. I mean, it's only in the PBG, but PHB. Why am I doing this?
Watch Lion King and lose your shit.
No.
While they're doing that, how like wary are all these droids now? Because I'm back in here.
Yeah, they're droids. I mean, and also they won, so the droids that were damaged were taken away for repairs. These ones are fresh.
Okay.
They don't care until they're told to care.
Yeah, they're battle droids. Oh, security droids. I'm hearing echo. Not anymore. Where did I put that? Damn
You know, I just realized that that's the other reason why Ragnar should play an Echo Knight.
it. Good.
But
People that goes.
Thanks for being
That's
a good
perfect.
humor about that.
Okay, so for the supervisor, I will just use fuck it. The supervisor
just-
is Hondo.
Oh, cool. I thought you were just gonna make like a large hunk Binks or whatever that is.
What frick?
Yeah. Just do like a
Yeah,
2 square by 2 square frick. Large and in charge, you know.
Large and in charge. Okay.
The one
main
that will eat
receptionist
Karens for breakfast.
steps aside, and the supervisor steps up. Hello there, Inquisitor. What are you needing of me exactly?
So we're hunting some criminals throughout the galaxy. They pass through here. I was trying to get as much information as I can from.
Camino is outside of your jurisdiction.
That doesn't matter. We're hunting them through the galaxy. We're trying to find them to bring them back. So we are planning to retrieve them, and your employee over there kind of made some mistakes that I wasn't appreciative of, so I'm trying to get all the information I can. So I need to see if you can figure this stuff out before I have to call in more people to deal with this shit.
Are you making a threat to the sovereignty of the Kaminoan government?
Threat like calling an empire to fix your shit because you can't do it?
Know one thing, Inquisitor. Any attempt by Imperial forces to take Camino back for the Empire will result in call for aid from the New Republic.
That just makes things easier, but okay.
Excuse me. Don't forget, 501st was here to stop the rebellion before.
What?
Still remnants that are willing to do it.
What rebellion?
I don't know what he's talking about.
I don't know what your defective product's talking about, but alright.
It's not mine. I don't know. He just follows me around.
Okay.
Yes. So I need all information on, I don't know, she names the people Cole and everything else, whatever their full name designation shit was. And I need directions to what was it? I forgot what it was even called. Firefinger, Fire Fist, Fire Police.
Fire Fist.
Fire Fist, yeah.
I believe you've already been informed of the cost that comes with navigation services. And what have you been informed on these individuals?
I
Being
have no
the
idea who they
designations of
are.
clone troopers.
Nothing basically. I need everything you got.
Okay. All right. So clones of the Grand Army of the Republic, ARC 2867, CT 9568, CT 1098. They went by, okay. Cold Horror and Brez. Yeah, they didn't. The Empire seized records of the Grand Army of the Republic, and yeah, well, they stopped here. They were flying with a modified LAAT, one of the old models, and yeah, they got fuel and supplies, but not much else. They left.
Okay.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Is that it? They just went there and that's them? Names and everything?
They weren't here for very long, evidently. Says their stay was only about half a day.
Do you know their names?
They gave their names, yes.
They were already listed. Cold
Yeah,
Terror.
you already know
Z.
their
name.
names.
Yeah. Z looks back like, well, I like when it was like, we know, but we're not supposed to know yet because they don't know we hacked their computers.
No, Lorraine's not saying that at all. Like, he's trying to cue you in that spiel, they listed the clones' names.
Yeah,
He said
they just
the
said the
names.
names.
What were they?
Cold, Horror,
Terror.
and
Oh,
Perez.
Okay, yeah, that's all we need, I guess.
Can we confirm that they are headed towards Fire Fist, though?
They said they're going.
They purchased navigational services there. So yes.
Oh well, Jesus. Well, I guess we're gonna head out.
Okay.
So I take it it's time to actually buy passage to Fire Fist, then?
Oh, we gotta find a computer we can hack to get it, because it has to be somewhere around here. I mean, how else do they give us directions if the computers aren't linked to anything? What are they gonna tell us? Like, here...
Lorray on the way. Yeah, Lorray on the way out. You see the droid finally pulls the wall straight again. Holds the toilet plunger in the air in victory.
Is there like a single wave that's like impossible to get out? That's...
Terra just slams his head and then another antenna comes up.
Oh, did you like hit your head on the what do you call it? The top of a door frame? Oh, the top of the door frame.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's working out like Zeus is like, I refuse to pay for passage. I will die on this hill. I put in too much work on this. I will steal these things.
Tara, what's your AC?
Uh,
Are we getting shot at now?
16.
16?
Mhm.
Okay. Alright. A toilet plunger flies by your head and sticks to the wall next to you after you bang into the wall.
Joke's on you. That does like 50 damage.
After seeing that, can I just grab the dent and just pull it down a little bit further?
Sure, if
And
you want to.
fight? Yeah, I'm just going to grab where I dented and just make it also downward denting.
He's
The
like,
droid walks over here. Those of you who can speak binary hear him say, "Order more toilet plungers."
so if they don't have directions on that computer, we're supposed to give them money. How will they give us directions if it's not on the computer?
You know, I guess
Just tell
if
us,
it's
like,
anything like a normal hyperspace route, it might be on an R2 unit or something.
I don't know. Where else would this can be? Like, I'm asking the group, does anyone know how computers work?
Well, yeah, like we could. So normally with a hyperspace jump, you get an astromech to calculate it for you. So they would probably just have a
you get
computer.
a Nava computer if you have an actual ship, but yeah, they probably just have a different network.
Okay, so we gotta find the network.
Well, how are we gonna do that?
I don't know. Where's it at? How will we do it?
Did you get a map of the area while you were in their servers?
But like this, the computer didn't seem like it had anything. I asked for any useful information, and apparently there wasn't any. So
Yeah, it's a receptionist. But
yeah.
Yeah,
But
receptionist should be able to.
after, so we give them money here, and then they send us somewhere else to get the directions.
Did they have a training log on there? Like for new receptionists, like a to-do list? Like you start by greeting the person, then
Z,
you
would
move
you have
into.
ordered Liliana to copy literally everything on the computer? Or-
Yeah, whatever. I said any useful information you can find.
I
Okay.
think that's useful. Would Liliana think that's useful?
Liliana would probably just grab everything if that's the case. So.
Sure.
Yeah, there would be a training log. Just kind of a step-by-step thing.
Okay. So if we can look through that, we might be able to get an idea of where they go or point us to it. I mean, I guess it could just list the name of go to the navigation building, but that would be kind of dumb. Like, it might give us a cardinal direction at least.
Yeah. So Spike needs to figure this out because I still don't get what's going on. Like, so we come here, we give them money, they tell us to go somewhere to get directions. Is that what the case is? Because they don't have them here, so how do we get them? Where do we get them from?
You could guess there's just a different office.
I'm saying a different office. So like looking around, do we see another office anywhere that we can actually get to?
Not really. They're pretty close to
So,
outsiders. You
we
don't have
can
other
get to
business
is
here to
very
get into.
loose there. I feel like we can get to is very loose there. Like, literally just, we have an idea of where it could be based on where we've been. Like, we'll figure out how to get there eventually, but we're just trying to figure out where to go, like where the Navicomputer is first. And I was asking about the training thing because they might say direct them through the cafeteria into the second hallway to get to the Navicomputer. Or, like, if they're really stupid, they just say get a droid to escort them to the Navicomputer. But at the very least, we get a keyword to search in other documents.
Alright. Though, one quick question. Do any of you speak Kaminoan? Or have a method to understand it? Because this is what it'd be written in.
Can't translate stuff on a pad. Like it's not like a.
Let's go to 0, I guess. Don't protocol droids know a lot?
Yep, 0 could do that.
Yeah, sure. I need to go back to ship anyway because if I plan on I'm probably gonna turn invisible and come sneak around and look for things afterwards. I need to go to the ship first, I guess.
Okay, so I guess the translation, and I take it there was not a map of the facility?
Not a map of the whole city, being the whole city's a facility.
Okay.
But yeah, the training log for what the purposes of what you're looking for, basically,
Exits and stuff.
when when there is purchased a when somebody purchases navigational services for extragalactic travel, uh, put a call through to the navigation offices on subsection 3, and once credit transfer has been been confirmed, they will fax you the fucking
Gotcha.
the directions,
Space
and you'll
fax.
hand it, be able to give it to the purchaser.
Okay.
Okay, so we know it's on a subsection, which means that I guess if you wanted to sneak around, you might be able to use a jetpack and fly in through a side door.
Just walk, right?
Well, yeah, but you'd have to walk through a lot of doors. If you're
Are those-
invisible, and go through a door.
Those stupid, what, mag boots or whatever it was, like stick to walls, like a spider climb up places.
And based on it says subsection, you can probably guess that it's referring to this whole like one big area as a section, so it's probably close.
Oh. So
Yeah.
they don't mean subsection like
Yeah, so like
or like quadrant instead of level?
The reasons why I got the boots.
like
is
if
I
like in
figured-
here in the chat,
Mhm.
you can assume like each one of those big pods is counted as a section.
Oh, okay. So subsection would be a
Would be
section
in
within one of
them.
the sections.
Yeah.
Okay, so
But yeah,
information. If not, I'm gonna go sneak around this place and look for a computer thing, directions and stuff. They probably have signs that say like this way, that way, things like that.
did it look like they had cameras pointing towards the ceiling?
Pointing towards the ceiling. The cameras were on the ceiling, so no, I guess.
Yeah, but were they in like the corner of the ceiling, or were they like directly in the center of the room, like looking out?
they
Because I can
were
assume there
they
was
were in the
cameras.
corners mainly.
Yeah, so they're like positioned so that they're trying to see what's going on the floor.
Yeah.
And then the Kaminoans are really tall too, so they'd
Mhm.
probably need a lot of
There's
a
high,
high
ceilings
ceiling,
overall.
yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe that would work. Yeah, you'd probably be able to get through a lot of camera angles like that. With cameras in the corner, the sight lines for doors are probably kind of bad.
Be invisible, it'll be fine.
I mean, the only real thing that could bite you in the butt with this is if a security office saw what doors were opening and closing. Like, they seem really paranoid. I wouldn't put it past them.
Do they have those little robots that go around and sweep the floors and stuff?
There are mouse droids, yes.
Okay. I'm gonna. Do we have any of those?
No.
Do we have any of those? I thought we were supposed to get some of those to clean the ship.
How much is one?
They're pretty
Through
cheap,
doors. They go through
but
doors,
they're-
right?
but you don't really know where they sell them here.
I can find one around somewhere, right?
They tend to make their way through little fucking what are they called? Fucking
So
Go
if you
through
played
doors.
Lego Star Wars, it's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
doggy
yeah.
door.
yeah, the little doggy doors they have.
Oh, doggy
Lego
door.
Star
I
Wars.
know what you're talking. Yeah. But do they not like go through doors and stuff like that, like to get to the rest of the hallways and things like that?
The doors tend to be pretty large, so opening the whole things for one tiny droid isn't really practical. So they have little like the vent area things. I can't remember what they're called for the life of me. They have
Lego
a name.
doggy door things.
Yeah, Lego doggy door things. That's what they are. There.
If you wanted a droid to go through the door for you, and that's your cover, you might want to do. What's the one that carries the fuel? It has a really stupid name.
The Gonk droid?
Yes.
Or because that
Gonk
doesn't
droids.
carry fuel. It's a
Really?
it's a walking nuclear reactor. And how dare you call it dumb?
I said its name was dumb. Gonk. Gonk.
Gonk is best.
Okay. Hmm.
Gonk.
This isn't getting us anywhere. But no, I was
I-
thinking it was called was thinking that it was carrying explosives because of that one Star Wars, the Clone Wars episode where the
Yeah, rookies. They just blew it up.
yeah. So I was like, oh, okay, it's explosive. But yeah, Maybe if you find a gonk droid, you could follow that around, but that would be pretty circumstantial.
Yeah, just find anything walking around. I can just wait till someone walks through doors and goes with them.
Yeah, gonk droids don't tend to move a lot. Yeah. So yeah, you're basically just like trying to find any random person who's walking around and just following them.
Yeah, kinda, and like heading in the direction I need to go.
But on the ceiling and invisible.
Yeah, kinda. Ceiling until I need to go through doors and whatever else.
Okay.
Pretty good at sneaking.
Which really makes it more impressive what Terra did with the ceiling door, or the top of the door frame. How tall was Terra again?
I don't know, like 8 feet, right?
8 feet 3 inches.
Is Kaminoan
so.
like 9 feet?
I don't remember exactly how tall Kaminoans are. I think they're around. I think they're like 7ish.
As we learned last week, they are very thick.
Not really. I'm pretty sure that those images are doctored. Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I seen them. It's proof.
Yeah. Thick Kaminoans.
Or like Kamino down.
Kaminoans.
Okay, so
their height
how
is
are-
6'4".
Yeah, 6'4" plus 2d10. So about 7.5.
That's
At
player
all.
character, right?
Yeah, that's
Usually
player character though. So
weird.
yeah, that's always a little weird. But yeah. So how are you getting into the building initially?
I don't know, walk in, wait someone go in and go in with them.
Yeah, but like if you're going to the reception office, they're gonna see you, and then if you just disappear, I mean.
Oh, we're in
Yeah.
our ship, and then I walk off the ship invisible, and I just go to wherever we need to go.
Yeah, so the only thing that we would need is one person to go in and like say, okay, so for that part of it, what do you say I go in there and apologize to the receptionist because you're
walk in
being
and say-
kind of rude?
Walk in and say, "Did I leave my jacket?" No. Okay, cool.
I'm not the smartest one, but that seems like a very dumb idea.
So you left your jacket in here?
Wait, were you wearing a jacket earlier though, Ter?
No.
Come on.
Could have fooled me.
Like, you go for it. Just walk in. I don't know why I need to walk through there. Can I walk in somewhere else?
There's not a lot of openings on a planet that's always raining.
You have less doors, so you have less things to barricade when it gets really bad.
Hmm.
Well, I'll be right back. I start heading towards the receptionist to ask where's the requisitions office. I need energy cells.
Sure. I follow them to get in.
Okay. Yeah, Chain. The response you get is criminal offenders are not permitted to purchase from our requisitionary.
Oh well, I tried.
Is Liliana going with you?
I need to know. I can't hack the computer.
Okay. Blah. Yeah.
Just waiting here for one of the droids to go through, and then I just follow them.
Oh yeah, they're able. Wait, Terra actually set this up. They're all dealing with the dent, so eventually they're gonna have to leave.
That's what I figured.
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah, I hadn't thought that far.
Yeah. As the event eventually, you just see all these 3 droids. They don't have toilet plungers. They actually have the proper buffer things now. Just 3, 2, 1, and pull the wall back straight again. And yeah, as they go to leave, you can follow them.
Follow them.
There you go. So yeah, continuing through the hallways, the walls and floors are all made of metal. Do you have anything that muffles your footsteps?
I don't think so.
Okay, then give
Do
me
I?
a stealth check. Still with advantage because you're invisible.
There's no like boots of elven kind, right?
I don't think so. I don't recall exactly.
I guess the only thing that would do it. Oh yeah, I should probably do something else before I do this too. Let me see if we go in. Do I have anything special I can do? I know I have that power that gives me that lucky dime, but I don't know if it's worth it. What does this do?
What does what do?
I was looking at different abilities. No, never mind. Danger sense do. I don't know why I have it. What does it do?
You shouldn't have that. That's a berserker thing.
No, it's a spell. Danger sense. I don't know.
Okay.
I think I need it for later. I don't
Well,
think I
all
got
this
anything.
is-
All right. So yeah, make you and the Liana both make stealth checks with advantage because you're invisible.
while all this is going on, Change just, or sorry, Ter's gonna be outside and he just pulls out a robotic hand from one of his little pockets and just starts filing his claws with it.
Okay. I thought you were about to say you were gonna go keep denting the walls, in which case the droids are just gonna be like, bruh, what the fuck?
Nah.
And then they start shooting at you. Yeah. And okay. Yep. Z, Liliana, you both are deftly creeping through the hallways, managing to avoid making any sound as you follow these security droids.
Squeak, 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 squeak.
Yep. Their heavy footfalls out, fucking
It's a timing
overshadowing
game.
overshadowing your guys' little boot squeaks.
There
Oh.
is a boot of hiding on here. Boots of hiding.
They're called boots of hiding.
Yes. Additionally, you can use a bonus action to cause the boots to leave behind no footprints for a minute. Uh, a successful DC 14 investigation check reveals the footprints are false. Yada yada yada.
Like
Okay.
those
Just it hides your footsteps. That's all they have.
Yeah, doesn't help.
Wait, sound dampening boots right here. Vortex sound dampening boots.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
Find them later.
Move on. Yeah. Let's continue. Yeah. All right. So as after you left through that door, you can see that. Shit, where'd my mouse go? It after going through that one door, you do see a sign on there that says subsection 1 reception. You were from what you learned, the NAVA computers in subsection 3.
We start following the signs to subsection 3, and I assume this would be one labeled.
Yeah, eventually the
nav
droids
computer.
find a storage spot and chill there as they shut down. You guys would be able to continue though.
Yeah, we continue walking around.
Yeah. Thankfully for you guys, there's not too many doors on Camino unless you're going into a room. So not like a lot of inter-hallway ones. Eventually you find what looks to be an elevator. As you look at it, the elevator levels go from 2 different subsections. Looks like
Alright.
subsection 3 is on the floor below.
What are we on now?
You're currently on subsection 2.
So down is higher than. Okay, so we need to go down. Is there stairs anywhere, or do we have to take the elevator?
Kaminoans don't really use stairs.
The power goes out, they're fucked.
Yeah, power outages aren't very a common thing, but yeah.
Okay, so I guess we just wait for the elevator.
Yeah, eventually an elevator does come. Parascientists walk out. And I presume you guys just slip in while it's closing? Okay, so you're just gonna take the elevator itself and then confuse whoever, or wait for it to be called.
I'm gonna take the
Go up
elevator
to that.
itself. Like, just whatever. The elevator goes down, opens up. Maybe someone pressed a button and walked away.
Okay.
I mean, I guess I could wait for it to be called, but I don't think I want to wait that long. 'Cause I have
Do
to
you
do
want to
it.
jump down the elevator shaft? You can do that too.
I could, but then I have to open the door either way, right, to get out.
Yeah, it's true.
It'd be even weird if the door opens without an elevator on the side of it. I was actually gonna wait for it to get called, and then like as soon as someone walks in, I just like force push him or something, and just let him like fall back, like, oh, the wind blew me or something, and just walk out. Let him like trip
Right.
or something. But no,
So, yeah,
I was
take it
go.
down. Okay. Yeah, you take it down to subsection 3, and it opens up. There's no one on the other side, though you do see some security cameras. So if there's somebody on the watching those, they probably just saw the elevator open with no one in it.
Yeah, if they was happened to be watching the one elevator for that one time, the one part there, then they just randomly see the elevator open for no reason. Oh well.
And plus, sometimes tech's just weird.
Okay, so I walk out and I look for a sign that tells me where the navigation office is or something.
Yeah, you see. Yeah, you do find a sign pointing towards several rooms. Uh, communications, communications, mail, and navigations.
We go to navigation.
Okay.
There's something else interesting that I can fuck with. I don't want to take up too much time because I'm already taking up a lot of time though.
Hasn't been too long. Uh, yeah, you go up, you find the navigation's room. It is clearly labeled. The door is closed. How do you plan to get inside?
The window?
No.
Okay, I listen to see if there's anyone on the other side.
Here's voices.
Are they close?
They're a little faint, but then again, this is a heavy metal door, so they're probably closer than further.
I get really risky, or do I just wait for someone to open his door and leave or something? It's a normal office door, right? It's not like some special high-tech, like, super secure door.
It's a sliding metal door. They're pretty common.
Yeah, so it's just like a door opens, door closes type deal. Okay, what if mail gets delivered to these places? The other one was mail one of the other ones? What's the other ones called? The other offices?
Communications and mail.
Okay, mail. I'm gonna go fuck with mail because I might be able to steal some mail and like come deliver mail and be like, oh yeah, they come open the door to get the mail, but like the letter's kind of pushed a little bit further back, so I have to open the door, walk out the door, grab the mail, I sneak in. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, sure. Convince myself. Yeah,
Okay.
that'll be funny. Yeah, so I go to the mail room.
Okay, yeah. A droid is walking out as you slip inside. Looks like this mail room is run by droids.
Yeah, okay. So I'm looking for mail for them. Any mail that seems like it's for them that hasn't got delivered yet.
Okay. So being the droids are mostly just like either
Sorry?
sorting through mail and then archiving it for delivery, or actively taking it out. Give me an investigation check.
Okay. I get mine like this because of Liliana's ability. Liliana can help me as a bonus action. And Liliana can roll for herself then, technically.
Doable.
Normal roll. Yeah, she's
Good
still better.
old triple advantage.
No, because she can help. She has like they have the helper thing, but it's like bonus action. She can give me help, so I guess as action she can do it herself technically as well.
I see you're adding guidance. That would end your invisibility.
I have the good invisibility though. I can cast spells, but it only lasts like a little bit.
It only lasts a minute.
I'll just cast it. I what else to do? Fight things. A lot of points.
Okay, well, if you are going to use this, I'm going to require stealth checks, because you become uninvisible for a sec.
You?
Yeah, you would. If you cast guidance, then cast invisibility.
No,
at
I
the
cast
end.
invisibility.
Okay.
I
Okay.
cast the other visibility. I get double invisibility technically, and then I cast
Alright,
guidance.
well,
Yeah.
only one of them, but yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
so
yeah.
you do that, cast guidance, then after you make your it'd probably take it more than a minute. I'll let it work. I'll let it work.
I turn the other visibility back on. Whatever.
I'll let it happen. I can see how it can work. Just make sure to expend those force points.
Yeah.
Yeah. As you guys sift through some mail files, you're not really finding anything exactly. But Liliana, like gestures to you.
So yeah.
Yeah, when you come over and see letter for Val Prairie, security office.
Security. We need security? No, we need transportation. What do we need?
Navigation.
Yeah, that's what we're looking for, right?
Yeah. Oh, did I say security? My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, my bad. I meant navigation.
I was like, what the fuck? Like, how does that help? We could have
Yeah.
grabbed any envelope we wanted to if we're gonna use any one.
Yeah, sorry.
Trying to piece it together. Like, what does this mean? Because that's he's security too. Like, oh, whatever. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So we just grab some. We just grab it and yeah.
Mhm.
So I grab as much as I can if it's more than one, because I'd rather more than one.
Yeah, there are.
Yeah, so I grab a few because I want to make like a breadcrumb trail to lead them out of the door.
Wait, so you're just gonna leave like a trail of letters?
You like 3 or 4, like not like basically like they put the mail down at the door or something, and like someone knocked on it then left, and then like when the door opens, like, oh, letters, and but they see like one like kind of blew away a little bit, so they have to like walk a few steps to get it, and then we sneak in while they walk a few steps, right, and then we're in.
Okay. So as you take the letters and sneak out with the next mail droid that goes out, after you get to the navigation office, you just you bang on the door, leave the letters there, and then like slide one of the letters a little bit away as you guys are hiding. A male Kaminoan opens up the door and is like, "What the? Where's the droid?" Ugh. Hey, call tech. One of the mail droids is malfunctioning. He picks up the stack, and looks to the left. Nope, there's one. Ugh.
I want to use like the force to kind of like push it, like the wind's I don't know, like I don't think there's any wind, so I think it'd be a little bit weird. So yeah, never mind.
Yeah, there is no wind. That'd be weird as fuck. It's
But
like,
the wind.
yeah. Yeah, he walks over and grabs it. You guys are be fast enough, you can rush in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're in the nav office. Of course, he comes back in. Yeah. How do you plan to hack the Nava computer?
I go find a Navi computer somewhere where there's no one's at. Or I mean, I can just hang out and wait for someone to go to lunch, technically, right? Or maybe they all go to lunch at the same time, or I can do my normal thing where Leona hacks the computer while I start knocking shit over when people have to start clicking it up. Yeah, so is there any like messy area, like maybe things are stacked on top of things or shelves and stuff like that? And...
Everything's pretty prim and proper.
Okay.
If it's not filed, then it's being filed.
Yeah, is there any way, like, so when you hack a computer, like, is there any like technology, like the kits or anything? Can we like plug into a computer, hide behind a desk, or hacking into it?
It is possible, though. Your stuff plugging in would reveal it.
So what?
Unsuspected
when you plug
device
into it.
detected.
Yeah.
What?
You know how when you put a USB in, sometimes your computer beeps at you?
Sure.
Also
Yeah.
become visible, so not you, but the stuff you're using.
Stuff you're using, like stuff you're holding?
Yeah. If you plug it into something.
Weird. be carrying it?
Well, wouldn't it actually work where if you plugged your USB into the computer, the entire computer goes invisible?
No, I was thinking
Yeah,
the thing
that's
you're
what I'm thinking,
carrying.
and I think that's dumb. So
No, I think it's fair to say like not the computer, but the thing you're carrying, right? Like the little wire and device, like you just plug in. Like I mean, this
Yeah, I
will
mean,
this.
okay, so yeah, maybe the pad, but you're not holding the wire.
Yeah, sure. You can hold the wire with the other hand. But yeah, I don't know. Like I think it's like hiding behind a desk or behind a computer and plugging into the back of a computer while you duck down behind something.
So do you want to try to hack this computer while there are people there?
No, that'd be a little bit weird. But I mean, if there's like a computer that's like if someone's not there that day or someone else is on break or like right when someone else leaves their computer, their station or whatever. I'm sure they're not going to be here all day.
Yeah, there's like 3 or 4 people here in this office, along with a droid. How long are you willing to wait?
Like an hour maybe. To like
Okay.
visibility runs out, and then I'll recast it and then try get risky after that.
Okay. After about an hour and a half, the one of the people would like check their watch. All right, time to clock out, and they clock out.
They turn the computer off.
Yes.
Okay, that makes it easier, I guess. Like, I need to sneak around and turn the screen off before we start hacking into things. I don't know how this is like. If we start moving files around, do they see it on the screen? Okay, so I assume the computer doesn't need to be on to hack it. That'd be kind of weird.
Yeah, you do need to have a computer to be turned on in order to hack it.
Really? Okay, well, when he turns it all, as soon as he turns it all off, like his computer turns off, his monitor turns off, all that stuff, I like press the button to turn it back on. Like maybe he doesn't turn it off properly, like after he walks away, but the screen's off, so you can't see what's happening in the computer. Or like the plug-in while it's off, so it doesn't beep, like how Fred says, like the whole like when you plug something in. So it's already plugged in. Turn the speakers off too, just in case.
Okay. Give me a stealth check while you're doing this.
I'm imagining all of this going on in like a 2000 era desktop too.
Yeah, that's what
I'm thinking too, and I'm like, God damn it, I gotta deal with all these hoops.
Yeah, this.
It's yeah.
The worst thing comes when they find out they're on dial-up.
Oh fuck. Yeah, because like you turn the speakers off by twisting it, and oh fuck, that's why they have the Astromechs. Just boost the Wi-Fi.
Okay, success. Yeah, the computer's on. Doesn't look like the others noticed quite yet. So, I presume Liliana's going to attempt to hack it now, or
Yeah.
are you going to do anything else to distract them? Or...
No. I gotta save it to. I gotta save the distractions. Okay. I'm gonna be ready to distract them if they start getting like weary of the computer, if they start walking around it or like looking at the direction or walking that direction or something. But if they don't, then I'm gonna save the distractions to try to escape because I think we might need them to open the door again.
Okay. Yeah. So
Is the ceiling solid, like just solid metal or something, or is there like?
Pretty much.
Think of
All
it
the
as,
walls
like,
are pretty much metal.
Think of like those old school ceilings, like the white rectangles and shit.
Yeah.
I can knock some of those down with like a broom or something, and they can fall on people. Like, oh, distraction.
Yeah, not like everything here is solid metal and transparent steel and shit. It's a city on stilts.
Okay.
Yeah. So if Z's not doing anything, give Liliana a slicer's kit check.
I am preparing
The
to.
DC for this is pretty high though.
Okay. Fuck. I don't know if she has anything to do to make it better. Can I do anything to help her?
Let's see. You could apply guidance to this. You don't. I wouldn't say you could really help with hacking if you're not proficient with it, or at least smart enough.
Yeah. I can tell her what not to do. smear peanut butter on it. Okay,
Yeah, that wouldn't really help out.
sure.
Please don't put your penis in the toaster.
What the fuck?
Thank
It's
you.
a sound on TikTok.
Okay, let's see. So slices kick. How bad she does. Oh, that's pretty good.
Okay.
I haven't rolled a guidance yet, but I mean.
Your guidance is like a D8 now, right?
Was D8?
Isn't it? Like
Yes,
level
I
11?
forgot to change it. That's what that's what I needed to change. Even worse.
Okay, 22. Yeah.
Does she still have Defiance?
She does, but I have to wait till if I need to use it or not.
You want to use it?
I can't use it until you tell me I failed.
It
Okay,
says
well,
Defiance works before or
This is
after
the thing.
roll.
This check has. Yeah. Defiance works before or after. And this check is like multiple tiered. So you didn't technically fail, but you could do better. Is basically what I'm saying. If you want to use Defiant, you can.
Wait, what do you mean multiple tier? Like I have to roll more dice?
No. Like
You
Like,
passed
what
by 5,
range-
you passed by 10, you passed by 15.
yeah.
Sure. Didn't get it.
So
I failed by
that's-
1. It was a waste.
24. Okay.
You had to fail to defy it.
No, you don't. You can apply it before or after.
No. But I mean, I thought it was like you can only activate it if you fail to roll, like defiant, right? Like you're defiant. I don't know. Maybe I read it wrong.
No, it's not. Okay, so Liliana gets into the Navicomputer. Just you're like waiting there for a good, like minute or two, just a little stressed as it's like calculating a route. And then she downloads it. Okay, we got it. And then, but then you hear someone else. Hey, did we get a memo for the Navicomputer to fucking send a signal?
The signal to what?
No, what are you talking about? Yeah, like it charted a route.
Can I tell her to like hack it to where it says like they got a signal? Like it is like, I mean, that could have been better, right? If we just said like hack it to say that we paid pretty much.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, like, you know that the protocols are supposed to get a message specifically telling them to do this, and they didn't.
Yeah, no, we hack in and then we hack in and we send them that message. We actually know the protocol, so I mean, we can just follow the protocol, correct?
Yeah. The thing is that has to be manually activated, so.
I mean, manually activated.
So
you mean
I
someone?
think
You mean once
the
you
computer
send
to
them a
do
message, they do it? Okay, I thought they
Yeah.
could. Okay, so every computer is linked to the same thing.
In this office, it's
Oh,
like a Navicomputer network.
okay, never mind. I don't think it was a good idea. Then I don't think we knew that enough.
So is that still talking about, like, calling them while in
Yeah.
their office to make it seem like they got an order? Or, oh no, you wouldn't be able to fake the voices.
No, I think either way it's screwed because I didn't know the computers were linked. Because I mean, like the computers just doing it by themselves. That should be weird anyway, right?
Yeah.
They have to manually do it. Okay, yeah, I didn't know they would see it. Then there's no point of me even doing this in front of everyone. I didn't see them like this happening while I was waiting for the hour and a half.
Hmm?
While I was waiting for like the hour and a half, there was no like calls in or anything like that. No one did anything here.
Not really. Camino doesn't have a lot of visitors.
Either way, I'm just gonna like tell her to just hack the computer to send the message that we're supposed to get something or
Okay.
someone else,
Give her
not
another
our
check.
ship, not our ship, just like someone else's ship potentially.
Okay, give her another check.
The blame on them. Okay. I don't need to do any better. I got a 15 last time, but better a sheet. She did get better.
Okay. She's able to input that message, though. As she does, you can already hear one of them's on call with security,
Yeah, no, we can't really do anything now. It's kind of screwed, but it doesn't matter.
I mean, you have the Nava details. Basically, you just need to get the fuck
Yeah,
out of there
so
now.
yeah, we're gonna leave. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm just making sure like I was trying to cover someone's tracks, or I'm putting the blame on someone else. Basically, I'm trying to like send the signal to like someone else's ship or something, random other ship, and then like I guess
Jim from accounting, stop pranking us.
and then yeah, if they're like if they call the people over, I'm gonna try to leave the door then if I can just leave if no one's paying attention. Did they all come to the computer to look at something, or are they busy looking at the
Yeah.
door?
Yeah, one of the people in here is looking at the computer that you used. Another one's on phone security. The droid's just kind of standing there. One person had already clocked out.
Is there anything by the door? Like I can like push over and say it fell onto the door to open it or something? Like press the button? Like I assume there's a button to open the door, right?
Yeah, there's a file cabinet near the door panel.
Anything on the file cabinet?
Plant.
Okay. Precariously close to the edge.
Well, I mean, it's a file cabinet. They're pretty narrow already.
Okay. I'm going this is stupid, but I mean like I'm just gonna walk out. I don't care. I'm just gonna leave. The door opens. Fuck it. Like I can like knock the plant into the ground. But like, what the hell happened to the plant? Why is it on the ground? Oh, I guess it opened the door. Like, okay, sure, the plant could have opened the door, but what made the plant fall over?
So, yeah, after you do that, you just hear the guy on the phone just like, yeah, the door's being weird now. I think we're getting hacked. Yeah.
I want the door to open and close a few times. Like press like close, open, close, open, close.
Okay.
The door's broke. It's yeah. We scatter.
So, yeah, assuming that you're just fleeing back to the elevator to get back up. Yeah. The elevator opens right as you get to it. You two narrowly dodge a couple security droids and a couple officers running
Sure.
past you guys towards the nav room. Because this is like important shit to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I probably don't get a lot of stuff to do.
Yeah, just like, oh shit, something happening.
Like
This
stand
fascism
around.
thing's finally paying off.
They can stand around and like shine their flashlights at the computer for a while, and yeah, we get on.
Secretly, it's the ghost of the Rancor Battalion.
Yeah, we get on the elevator, go down, we just leave. Fuck it.
Go up and leave. Yeah.
A window I can just jump out of? I'll just jump out a window.
There are windows, but they don't open.
Okay. Is there a roof skylight there I can jump out of?
Oh no, there's a really strong breeze from outside. This wall fell off. Oh no.
There's not really any skylights, no. Kamino design is very not fun.
Roof. Okay, sure. Well, I guess we just leave.
Yeah. Going back the way you came. Yeah. I assume, are you just opening and closing those doors again?
No. Like, okay, I'm gonna tell someone to come in and like look for your jacket again or something once we get to the door.
So I know that Lorraine wanted to apologize
Wait a
to the
minute,
receptionist.
I forgot. Didn't last session the front door get smashed from fucking Chain's grenade
Yeah.
launcher? Okay, so never mind. There's not a front door.
Yeah, sure.
Just walk out.
Okay, we leave.
Just rain pouring through. Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
so you guys are back at your ship. You guys have the navigated path. I presume you guys are gonna get the fuck out of there as fast as possible.
Yeah, I
Let's
guess.
see.
Why not? I don't care anymore.
Well, ion grenades and one fragmentation grenade all landed right here.
It's like I had to make such a big deal about something so stupid. Like we could just pay for this thing. Like we can go like do a job to kill like a monster somewhere and get paid more money than probably just to pay for this stuff. Less hassle. It's the principle of the matter. You know why I care.
I'm trying to figure out like a principled economic stance
Yeah,
for
yeah.
why you'd want this.
She,
Like,
as she gets on the ship, she takes like the patch, like I got it, and she like just throws it down somewhere. Like I did it. That's all that matters. She just walks away. She doesn't even care about it.
She just wanted to spit in their face.
Got
You're
it for
right.
free, bitches.
pirating forever.
Yeah, Mouse will be proud.
Yeah.
Yep, Mouse would be proud.
Here, I thought she just didn't like monopolies.
I
but
guess I just
okay.
pick up the data pad and take it to Rhea. Hey, can you chart these coordinates?
Yeah, sure. Let's
Just
get outta
take a
here.
left. Just eventually just take a left.
Just take a left, fly straight for 50 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The directions are hope to pray.
It's literally just one planet over.
You realize that you can just went online and found the directions because it's just like, yeah, someone had to have like uploaded them somewhere, right? Other pirates.
Yeah,
the,
there's
the,
just
the directions are place head between legs, kiss ass goodbye.
Hmm. Well, yeah. I mean, that is one thing though. Like, there's so many calculators online and stuff. Like, maybe there could have been something like that.
Yeah, if not, I'm gonna post it to all the underground sites. The directions.
They will be able to pirate it now.
What were you guys doing while I was doing that? Anyone else is doing anything?
Yeah, what are you guys doing in like the 2 hours that Z was gone?
Oh, I was relaxing because I got punched. And thrown
Lorray
through a
has to.
fucking window.
You can go to the ship if you want.
Tara would, if we were still waiting out here, Tara would just be outside, just pretty much going through the little doodads of the robotic hand that he has, that, and seeing like what else there's other knickknacks and whatnot on it.
Lorray is
Anything
polishing
else?
his armor.
And just pretty much just glaring at the droids that kicked the shit out of him.
No, not the same ones, but yeah.
Do they look the same to Terror?
Probably.
Damn clankers.
What are you, a clone trooper or something?
No. Do I look like a clone trooper?
I mean, we found you on Camino in a clone barracks, so
I'm not a clone trooper.
you got some reason for calling them clankers then? Like, I've only heard the geezers call them that.
Watch who you're calling a geezer,
Just-
geezer.
I don't know what.
Soulless machines, all they are.
Oh man, Tara's not gonna like the Remnants division.
You're not gonna try to beat up an R2 unit for, like, any given reason, are you? Because we've had problems with that before. Or better yet, do you know how to speak binary?
No.
Okay, yeah, okay. I see no possible way that you'd want to fight an astromech now. So this is fine.
What are we still doing on this planet?
Waiting for like he almost says, no, he doesn't know. He's just like, waiting for Z to get back. She doesn't
This your
sometimes
ship?
know. I think this is Rhea's ship technically, but it might be Z's ship. Actually, I think the story was that like a party of 4 that she was in bought the ship, and then she's just the only person still flying around, so I don't know.
You guys hear a lot of beeping over the intercoms.
Lorray speaks binary.
Look in the Roll20 chat. That's what you
Yeah,
hear.
so he just fucking hears that. Well, anyway, I need to go to the cockpit right now. We have some stuff that isn't peanut butter in the kitchen. Feel free to that. No idea what it is. It will make you constipated. And Lurie leaves and heads to the cockpit.
Tear growls as he just heads to the kitchen, finishing filing his teeth with the rock hand as he just makes his way through. Unless he gets stopped by this droid.
Nah. He just like stands silent. Oh my. Oh.
And just growl towards him as I walk past him.
Out of the way. Goes in the closet. Goes.
How does Rhea react?
Rhea takes one look. You the new guy? Yep. Alright.
I'm just gonna head to the kitchen. Start looking for anything that's somewhat resembling of food.
Let's see, there's peanut butter that looks like poop.
Probably
Peanut butter that looks like
freezer
poop.
burns.
Yeah, a
Probably
lot of
freezer
freeze.
burn.
Yeah, a lot of freezer
Uh,
burn.
Yeah, those bantha steaks have been in there for a while that nobody's eaten.
Yeah.
There's a single bottle of beer in one of those holders, and it's like dated 300 before Battle of Yavin somehow. Like, just impossibly old.
And in the fridge, there's a single cold Cheeto.
How have they survived this long in space? Sam's going to close the fridge and just walk out like, "Hey, you the captain?"
I'm the pilot. We don't have a captain.
Well, you're out of food. There's only barely recognizable pieces of it.
Blame Z. She eats it all.
Taylor is just going to begrudgingly head back into the kitchen and try and just like pull out the cold Cheeto and just judge if he can survive off this for a few days.
Yeah, Rhea comes into the kitchen, just like kind of reaches around you, grabs the 300-year-old beer, walks out. She's thirsty.
You know, there's more to life than alcohol.
Yeah, and there's more to the
gonna
galaxy
share
than
that?
food.
Are you gonna share that? I got something that might get your rocks off when I toss her my canteen or open what I got from a bunch of Tuscans.
Does that count as sexual harassment?
She takes one sniff. Oh, this stuff. Yeah. After the night with I think I'm good. Toss it back to you.
Fine. Oh, we were about to share some good fucking booze. Oh well.
Yeah,
Hungry?
it's good. It's a little too good, is what I mean.
Yeah, fair point. I got MREs. I got some beef stroganoff. I got some rancor steak, mashed potatoes. I got scrambled eggs if you're hungry.
I'm good.
I just didn't know if you were talking to me or not.
Yeah. Also, the big shark guy. Who is he?
Oh, his name's Tear.
Okay, he's
Sure,
ransacking the kitchen.
why? There's nothing in there.
I don't know.
Oh well. I just go in there, start boiling water for the MREs.
Okay.
Now the question is for Tear, which looks more like food to you? Whatever the hell's in the kitchen, or whatever the hell they'd feed a clone trooper.
Currently, the clone trooper.
That wasn't one of the things I said, and I
He said
see
one
where
of the
you're
things that's
going
in the
with.
he said one of the things that's in the kitchen.
He's gonna eat the clone trooper. He's gonna.
Damn.
Tara is going to just slam the door, the fridge closed. Yeah, pretty much. He's gonna slam the fridge closed and just look at Chain Boy and the MRE. Really?
But
He's gonna pull the MRE straight out of the boiling water and just shake the water off.
why are you doing that?
Do you know what kind of shit they put in that?
Yeah, it's high. It's mostly protein and preservatives for soldiers. Been eating this since I was born.
That explains a lot. He's then just
Now,
going
if
to.
you don't mind, I take back my beef stroganoff and put it back into the boiling water.
Make a strength check.
It'd be contested athletics. Yeah.
That's
All right.
mad.
Yeah, Mad manages to snatch it away from you.
But I thought there was Chain in here.
Oh yeah, fuck. I'm on
What's your-
fucking.
Aren't your things the same?
Yeah.
so yeah.
Doesn't really matter.
Okay, so-
That's racist. Just because they're clones doesn't mean they have the same stat block.
Pretty sure they do. Didn't you make Chain and Mad to have as similar a stat block as possible?
Yeah, the only thing that's different in our stats is he has a -1 to charisma. I have a solid.
Also, his wisdom is higher. That's
Yeah, his
other than
wisdom is
that,
higher,
it's
yeah.
exactly the same.
I still don't get how you had those stats. maybe I just put my stuff loaded weirdly.
Yeah.
Alright, so you take it out of his hand. As Tara's going to look at Mad and growl as he just storms out the kitchen and starts heading off the ship for a moment.
Can we cut to the bridge
Yes.
with
Yep,
Y7 and
we'll cut to the panicked astromech. He's just like shark.
that's Tear? It's fine.
It's gonna tear us apart. Kill it.
I don't think it will tear all of us apart, but he hasn't seen you yet.
Yeah, yet.
Exactly. So, he's in the kitchen right now. That means he's not going to be hungry.
Oh yes, we can trap him. Our 2Y7 immediately runs over here and plugs into the terminal.
What do you mean trap him? There's nothing we
Tara,
can
are
do.
you still? Oh yeah, Tara left the kitchen, but he doesn't know that. Chain. After Tara leaves, just the kitchen door just slams shut with what looks like a bunker door.
Jesus.
I contact the cockpit.
They had me put that in to keep Ivar out when Sayla was still here.
Oh,
And,
that makes sense, I
hello,
guess.
Two. If you can hear me, open the damn door.
Oh,
No, we have the
sounds
beast
like
trap.
Chain's. Sounds like Chain's trapped in there with Tara. Actually,
Nobody's in here but me.
Good, he's trapped. The monster will eat him first.
I'm the only one in the kitchen.
does Chain speak binary?
Yes.
Okay, good. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the droid. R2 doesn't know that, so you just heard Chain over the intercom that R2Y7 is planning to feed you to Tear in order to save himself.
I press on the intercom. Rhea, I'm about to blast R2 for trapping me in the kitchen by myself.
Lorraine's on the intercom. Chain, calm down. I'll get the door open in a second. Lorraine tries to pull up a biometric scanner or something inside the ship and show that there's only one life form in the kitchen. Accidentally shows that there's 30,000, but none of them are as large as Tear would be.
Oh. He lets Chain out.
So, actually, now that I look at it, it doesn't look like Tear's on the ship.
The beast is loose! The beast is loose! Where's Rio? We gotta get out of here while it's not on the ship. He's just zooming around the cockpit, just readying up all the stuff for flight.
R2Y7, do you know how to relax?
No.
Not ever since Ivar warned him about the old T3 model.
I'm still confused about why that happened, by the way. Not destroying it, but telling the new one, you know? But, okay, so...
To create panic. And chaos.
I have heard around the block that there are ways to get droids drunk. It's
What?
reversible. Yeah, we met someone that said that you could, download something that was, I forget who that was. Is that Rhea? That doesn't make sense. Oh, wait, no, that was Cora. Cora knows how to do that, I thought.
Yeah, we printed off the file. We just haven't found a droid willing enough to do it, because Santa left.
Yeah. So, Lorraine's going, so you don't really know how to relax, but we do know how to get droids drunk. When it's not an important time, would you like to relax that way?
Yes? I'm scared of everything.
Okay. Yeah, tell you what, once Rita says that you're off the clock, I'll try to make sure that she gives you some time. And, yeah, it'll get better, okay? Nothing's gonna happen. You'll be fine.
Yeah, thanks.
Now, I'm gonna go get the big scary shark man back on the ship.
Why?
I don't know. Maybe because he'll go on a killing rampage somewhere else if I don't?
Fuck.
Alright, just heads off the ship. Is Terra just standing in the rain catching raindrops in his mouth again?
No. At this point, Tear would have dived into the ocean to try and hunt some fish.
How many stories off the edge is the ocean?
A lot.
So terminal velocity?
Let's see, and hitting the water is essentially the same as hitting concrete. So...
Yeah. So...
I'd say you're probably doing the full 20d6.
Before you do it, take half damage.
Right?
Bludgeoning damage.
Clench.
Can I climb down instead?
Smooth metal.
Do you
Be
have a climbing
very
speed?
slick.
I do.
Okay, yeah, you could climb down.
That's how you kill
Nice.
You just see a bunch of various claw holes and teeth marks on the ground, and as it clambers down all the way into the water.
Drew, would you rage and shape change into a bear, then you just jump from space and land on people and kill them, take no damage and walk away?
That's what Isk did.
No, I guess they could probably blame all the exposed wires and shit that Tear's ripping out on why the door's acting fucky too.
Oh,
That's
damn, actually good.
Yeah, that's the reason why the houseplant fell over.
That's actually not a bad idea.
I don't know. It would be kind of funny if you just nose-dived off a platform, though. Instantly died just because you're like, nah, this should work.
No. I thought water was soft, but
No.
it actually does make sense
Shark.
that.
Yeah, it does not separate fast enough. It is too viscous.
Okay.
Water. Yeah, water.
Yeah.
Hitting water from a height is the tension between the molecules makes it as hard as concrete.
Okay. I thought it was. I was not understanding actual physics. But yeah,
Mm, a certain height, right? I mean, it's not like diving off a diving board into a pool. You die.
Yeah, you have to get fast enough for it to have that property.
Mhm.
But that's attainable.
Yeah, 200 feet's enough.
so yeah, I'm just gonna be hunting for any fish, either smaller or, if need be, as big or bigger than me.
It's an ocean planet. There's fish everywhere.
All right, so then I'm just gonna start grabbing them by the armfuls and making sure that they're dead before I pull them up.
Yeah. So after you, well, you're a shark. After you murder some fish, pretty large ones, you drag them to the surface. How do you plan to get them back up? How do you-
I am going to pretty much be holding them by their tails in my mouth as I climb up continuously with my claws,
Okay.
using the same dents and claw marks that I created on the way down.
Yeah, using like handholds. Okay, so yeah, Lorraine, as you look over the ledge for wherever the hell Tara went, he leaps up over the side with a bunch of fish in his mouth hanging out in a way that looks like he has a fish beard. Yeah, there he is.
There are way too many eyes on those.
Tara's going to hold one of the fish up with as many eyes as it has, and I'm just going to use my claws to just poke them out and just munch on them like grapes off of fingers.
Did you just literally drop like 20 fish in order to start popping out the eyeballs of a fish? And like catch them in your mouth?
They're the grapes! Nice, juicy grapes.
Yeah, I don't think I ever want to eat anything that's juicy ever again.
And then I'm just going to grab all the fish that I managed to catch up and just head back to the ship.
Oh yeah, avoid the astromech if you can. He's kind of jumpy.
He should be.
What does that mean?
Have you seen me?
Yeah. And what does... You have something against... Well, I guess you were saying earlier how you have something against droids, but even to an astromech?
A monster. Everything should be afraid of me. I'm just gonna head into the ship. Fish in hand, I'm just like dragging the fish as they just leave a trail of blood.
Yeah, from what you said out there, as you try to enter, blast doors seal shut. Just like two of the ships. Yeah, your guys' ship doesn't have guns, so
There's just an audiobook reciting all of Ivar's war crimes going off the speakers, like, do not let this person on the ship. They are known for... They touch droids inappropriately.
yeah.
I need an adult.
Lorraine, when you look to the front of the ship, you just see a little astromech eye, like looking out the window, at the viewing port, and just like little hatch on the side's opened. He has his little grabber arm extended out with a little holdout blaster with it, pointing at Tara.
Jeez.
I just grab that arm and I just bang, bang, bang.
So how many times do you get shot doing that?
Wait, you're gonna go up and try to grab at him?
I grab the arm that's taken out and I just kind of like yank at it a couple times so you just like slam it.
It's a little bit away. It's on the front of the ship.
Oh.
He'd see you coming before you could.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna keep on approaching.
Yeah, so as you're approaching the front of the ship, he immediately he fires like 2 shots, which both miss, and then just like ducks back inside, closes that hatch back up.
Does he make the nice art? The nice art? Yeah, the whoop. The whoop. I don't know if we knew we had I don't know if we even had blast doors before this.
I didn't either.
I'm not sure I know how to get us in, Ter.
I know how. Depends if we
Yeah,
have
don't do that.
mechanic on board.
Stop. Don't do that. No. This needs to be space-worthy if we're going to get off this planet anytime soon.
With my curiosity of blasters going off, I would have immediately ran all the way up front of the ship to see what the fuck is going on.
You see R2I7 having closed the hatch and just kind of like freaking out, holding the little holdout blaster in his little grabber arm, and then he just like drops it, just like pretends, nope, that wasn't me.
I pressed the intercom button. Rhea, your droid's out there shooting at our new guest.
He's not my droid.
Hashtag not my droid.
She basically
Whose
just said, that's
droid
not
is he,
my
then?
dog.
I ask, whose droid is it then?
I don't fucking know. Z's the one who paid for it.
I look to see if there's an off switch on the R2 model.
Not like a switch. And he's certainly not letting you touch him. He's... Do you want to try to like grapple him or?
Fuck it, yeah.
Okay. Okay, you got a hold on him, but he's like squirming. Just. So what do you do?
I look around at the console to see like the video on the outside and who. Oh wait, no, I see. Look at to see if there's where the button is to unlock the blast door.
Yeah, there's a big red button.
Press it.
Yep. Blast doors open up.
I continue to walk with R2 and throw him in a fucking closet.
Yeah. After you press the button, can you make me a dexterity saving throw? Okay, it's a success. You don't fall prone as R2Y7 opens up his frontal hatch and sprays oil all over you and on the floor.
Can you make him make a... What would it be for droids? Okay. Stun doesn't do anything to droids, correct? Like a stun gun?
Stun bolts don't work on droids, yeah.
Yeah. Fuck. Well, this is gonna hurt me too, so I'm gonna have to do it. He needs to make a DC 16. I'm gonna hold an ion grenade primed while walking away from all the electronics to here. No, here. And 13.
Okay.
Just to shut him down for a little bit.
Okay. He needs disadvantage on this. Failure. It's an ion grenade, so roll damage.
Okay. That was 2d6.
6. Okay. He's still up. So on his turn, he activates the pilot light. You know what he's doing. Don't
Hold
you?
on. I still have another thing. I tell him, think about this, because I have enough money to replace you. And I put my holdout right to his little dome. Sure about this.
He's very much sure about this and terrified. So he's going to... Yeah. Actually, he wouldn't technically need to roll. He'd just attack the oil. So, Chain, you burst into flames. You burst.
Yeah.
As he activates his rocket boost, and you guys are like right here, right?
Yep.
As he activates his rocket boost and slams into this door before just running off.
I love the idea
Before
that Cora
he
is just
do
watching all
that.
this, just not doing anything. Just
Yeah,
like,
then he
yep.
just sees Tear.
I
At
got
this point,
taxes to do.
Tara would have been in here and
Yeah,
see
so you
the.
guys see, you guys see R2Y7 running from Chain, who's on fire.
Chasing him, he doesn't care.
All right, so what I'm gonna do.
And then I pull the fire alarm to get the
So
sprinklers working.
first thing I do, I'm gonna drop all the fish I'm carrying, and then I'm going to just charge over. I'm gonna grab Chain and yeet him outside into the rain.
Lorraine's holding the door open.
Make your athletics check and contest.
Oh, that's acrobatics. Oh no, that was a different one.
Okay, yeah, Tear. You try to grab him, but he is determined to beat the shit out of this little droid. He dodges your attempt to grapple.
Stop. I'm trying to do this peacefully, but the idiot lit me on fire.
Did you deserve
Sprayed
it?
oil on me. He wouldn't open the door.
You're just standing there talking on fire as he's running away.
Pull the fire alarm too, so every room in the sprinkler
Yeah,
system
the
are
sprinklers.
going off.
Yeah, well, it's not sprinklers, it's halon, but yeah,
It's
it
the
snuffs-
fine
yeah,
white mist
it
through
snuffs the
all
flame.
here.
Look at him. Are you gonna keep running? Because I can do this all day.
Yep, he's running. He's just
Contact him.
going
I
around
contact
you.
Matt. Contact Matt. Hey, reload the rocket launcher and put it in this droid's face.
Chain, look, he's just really stressed, okay? We're gonna get him drunk like today or tomorrow or
Shit,
something,
he
relieve some
opened
stress.
fire on you.
And he did nothing. They were warning shots. Like, you believe me? I don't think I can believe that something that was that far off was meant to hit anyone. He's just scared.
Smack the droid in the back of the head.
And that's just
Roll
abusive.
damage. Okay, so 4, not 7. You made that mistake
Yeah.
again. There.
So,
Yeah.
do that. 1. Here we go. 4.
Mhm.
Smack him still for abusing his authorities on the ship controls.
Yeah, dude, this isn't okay. Come on, just... He's gonna calm down. We're gonna get him drunk. It's fine.
So we're actually gonna see if it actually works on the droid.
Cora seemed pretty confident about it, so... Yeah.
And I look at the fish that are right there. Do any of these fish look familiar to me?
Do all of them have little foamy things from the Halon?
A little
Or
bit.
how does... Is Halon a
I don't-
foam?
Halon's a gas,
Oh, okay.
but it
So,
can like foam up.
So as Ter grabs the fish back up, he's going to just put his single claw on top of the R2 unit and just say, "Shoot at me again, and the last thing you'll see is my digestion." And I'm just going to continue
He's gonna eat
dragging.
me! He's gonna eat me!
I'm going to
Just running
continue
away.
dragging the fish away.
What's up with you and eating droids, though? You can't digest them.
And he technically eat them still.
Maybe, but like, that's gotta rip up your gut. Plus,
Oh,
isn't
no.
there like a psychological condition where people eat things? Like, do you think Terra actually has like an attraction to eating metal? Like things you
I
can't
don't know.
normally eat?
Fuck. Let's go ask our medical droid. He might have more information on that.
Sure. Time to figure out. Okay, is it for nutrition?
R2, meanwhile, hiding in Rhea's bathroom. Okay, so you guys go to the medical droid. What are you asking it?
What's the medical condition for eating metal objects, and what does it do to you?
Okay, so that's a psychological condition.
The condition is not one for eating metal, but things that are not food. It is known as pica. It is an eating disorder.
Oh.
Oh, our shark friend has an eating disorder?
It may be as a result of other things. He may have an iron deficiency or celiac disease. He may be anemic as well.
Could it have
Starting to
something
eat
to
the
do
R2
with?
unit. So I don't know if
This
you'd be
would not
safe
solve
around
the
him.
issue. Understood.
Hmm.
Preparing sedative dosages.
Oh, and do you mind if you patch me up real quick, Doc? That same shark kind of threw me through their steel glass.
You appear to have been recently set on fire.
Yeah, that too.
Great
Oh yeah,
delivery.
that.
Yes, I will do. I will do what I can.
Thanks, Doc.
He just applies medkits to you and shit. Blah blah blah. There.
So are sharks like the goats of the ocean then? In your opinion, Doctor?
What did you say?
Are sharks sort of like the goats of the ocean? Like just eat stuff?
No. What shark are you referring to?
Uh Tear, like isn't he a shark?
Who is Tear?
The new guy.
You know what, Doc?
We have a
We'll
new
protect
member.
you. I just
Bring
come
them
with
in
us.
for
So
a medical checkup.
you just come with us. It's gonna be easier that way. So we can
Understood.
stop him if he tries to hurt you. I told Mad to meet us in the kitchen. Does Lorraine follow to give help?
And Lorraine stops the doctor for a little bit, like, "Hey, so you're sure that I'm not like in any long term risk from all that not peanut butter, right?"
Chances are only 70%. However, I am not finished figuring out exactly what it is composed of.
Yeah, like the
The percentage increases day by day of what of assurance of health for each thing I'm able to figure out.
It's like old wood chips for Z's pet rat that she no longer has.
hmm
Not peanut butter, the Clover Valley of all peanut butter.
The one thing that I have found issue with, lead.
oh no, I can say I can say I eat nails for breakfast then. So that's cool.
You should seriously get a treatment for that. Lead is devastating to the body long term.
Well, yeah, it's why you don't get shot. Wait, they put
Blaster
lead in
bolts
blaster
do not
bolts, right?
blaster bolts do not have lead in them, no.
Oh.
Slug throwers, however, do.
Hmm. Oh yeah.
Okay, I can't find Pass Without Trace in Star Wars. I'm looking for it and I can't find it in the spells.
Pretty sure it's a tech power.
I looked in both. I couldn't find it. I used to have it, and I never used it, so I took it away. And I'm like, I should probably get it back again. And I was like, I can't find it.
Okay. So yeah, the medical droid's just standing there in the in the in the living room. What are Chain and Mad doing there?
We're helping just in case.
According to
we
Roll
need
20,
hold down
Pass Without
Tear.
Trace, a veil of shadows and silence.
Hooray! Where is Chain?
Oh, I yell as soon as I hear that. Oh, we're in the kitchen, Doc.
Oh, so this is the one you spoke of. A Carcodon.
Yeah.
They said your name was Tear.
At the time being, you see Tear's actually cooking up the fish. He's already deboned them and scooped out the innards, have them in a little bit of a bowl that he just like is taking little bites out of every once in a while.
So what? You eat the eyeballs raw, but you cook the rest of the fish?
Do you
So-
prefer grapes or raisins?
Well, I'm never gonna eat anything juicy ever again. So raisins?
But yeah, the food, it doesn't smell necessarily bad. It's still fish, but it's at the very least has some seasonings to it.
Did you find a spice on this ship? Or am I smelling salt? Are
There's
you
a
eating
large
salt
amount
on the
of
ship?
salt water on the planet, so that may be the result.
Huh. That's fair.
What do
Pear,
you want?
if you are going to be accompanying us for a time, I request that you have a medical checkup done.
No.
Sorry, bud. This is non-negotiable. It's kind of Z's whole thing on the ship. Everybody has to be well checked.
It's not Jane. I apologize, but it is in my programming.
That too.
I cannot perform on a patient without their consent.
Also, you're thinking of the hot tub rules.
Oh yeah.
Tara, do you have any armor?
Terror gestures to the pretty much not armor that he has. That's just compiled different pieces of like leather and gladiator parts.
Yeah, is that like... Anyway, you know not to like swim around in anything like that, right? Sees that it's collecting a pool of water on the ground. Okay, so like, maybe not that, but like, you wouldn't wear that into a hot tub, would you?
Won't go into a hot tub. Too uncomfortable.
Oh yes,
Oh,
the hot
that's
tub
right.
rules. I've been well informed on those rules. All must obey, all hail the hot tub, death to violators.
Not just that. Why would he get into the hot tub? Isn't it just cooking a fish at that point?
At that moment, Terror stabs the knife into a cutting board and says, "I am not a fish."
I mean, without the information for the medic, you're kind of just a fish.
I am going to roar him and intimidate him.
If it works, can Shane's helmet fly off?
Okay, so that was in GM. But can you
Yeah.
please tell? Can you please tell everyone what it is?
That's a 29. That's a... As he just roars in your face, Jane.
Okay.
What's this description of the roar, though?
So the roar is a deep guttural as it just bellows out as, like you said, his helmet does just fly off as there just splatters a little bit of eyeball juice left on it.
I was meaning if this is an ability, what the ability does.
It's not a specific ability.
I mean, there
Oh.
are abilities towards it that are directed towards
Yeah,
intimidation.
but that's
But this is
not
not
ones that you
that.
have. Yeah,
But this,
they just
but this
rolled
is
an
not
intimidation
that.
check.
No.
Yeah,
Chain
but
is your
doesn't
decision
usually.
whether you-
Yeah, it doesn't usually work versus people's.
Unless you're actually inflicting like an ability that says frightened condition.
No, I'm not trying to frighten him, but I'm trying to intimidate him enough to be like, okay, yeah, no, I'll stop.
Well, yes,
I
that
mean,
that was a lovely roar. One of the Carcodon species. Biologically, they are fish. However, calling them that is not usually something favorable of them.
I mean, he's still classified as one.
Hey,
Subject
Broken
appears
Goods,
to be
you might
angered.
wanna... Broken Goods, you might wanna, like, calm it down a little bit. Or what did the Kaminoans call you? They're saying you're broken or something?
Defective.
Ah, defective. So I should just call you defective from now on. Whenever.
Eh.
Or maybe Tara should.
Lorray, may I return to my post if Terra is uncooperative?
Oh, of course, yeah. But you wouldn't happen to know how to get that lead out of the peanut butter, would you?
Not out of the peanut butter itself. However, I can cure any lead poisoning.
Oh, thank gods. Okay.
Here.
When can we? Yeah.
Right
I'm gonna
now.
need that. Okay. Good. Yeah. You need an
Um,
arm. What do you
yes.
need?
Give me your arm.
Okay. Yeah. Lorray like undoes like a forearm piece, like pulls it out a little bit.
Yeah. He just
Compression like loosens a lot.
yeah, he just injects you with a with this green serum out of a syringe. That should neutralize the lead in a couple of days.
So what happens if I keep eating it though?
You'll have to come back for regular treatment.
Okay.
I recommend purchasing real peanut butter.
But
The wood chips, cotton, and peanut shells are not very good for you, nor is the lead.
Huh? If that's the
wood
case, here,
chips.
just take an MRE.
Larry picks one up and is like, strawberry shortcake?
Yeah, that's the dessert. Here, take this. Give him the rancor and mashed potatoes.
Thanks.
I mean, you won't get lead poisoning.
No, I'll definitely get lead poisoning from this. Maybe less.
I don't have lead poisoning.
Medic, does Shane have lead poisoning?
Give me a blood sample.
I just take a vibro dagger and cut my palm.
What the?
Here.
What? Why the fuck would
That
you do that?
is
He has a syringe.
that is not sufficient.
Fine.
Give
Stab
me
me.
your arm. Yeah, he takes the blood sample. A moment, please. What have you been eating that may cause lead poisoning?
Well, there was a time on that one planet I did eat something. I
What's your
don't
character's name
remember what it
again?
was.
Wasn't it a giant ant or something?
Yeah, it was a giant ant.
Have you been eating the peanut butter?
Oh, I didn't even know the ship had peanut butter.
Okay. Another moment. Okay, you do not have lead poisoning. However, I did find an unusually high amount of asbestos in your blood.
Oh god.
Wait, what the fuck? Asbestos in your blood? That's. If I remember correctly, isn't the problem with asbestos that it gets stuck in your lungs? So, like, to have asbestos in your blood, you would have had to be injected with asbestos.
Well, Doc, can you purge this shit or not?
Of course. Give me your other arm.
Okay.
You get a similar injection to Lorray, but it's blue this time.
Oh,
Give
you
that
might
a
want to
couple
check.
of days.
Oh, Mad, you might want to volunteer yourself to make sure you didn't do anything stupid either.
Alright, let's see. Matt gets his blood drawn. A moment.
Turns out he has gonorrhea and syphilis.
Just genuinely healthy.
Mad 672. A quick question. Have you been eating old envelopes? Why? There is too much arsenic in your blood. I do not know how it isn't killing you. Get it out! Understood.
Wait a second. When you got a second, will you test this alcohol right here?
Bring it to my office.
Okay, I
He
pour a
gives
little bit into a shot glass.
he gives
Just
Take it.
he gives Matt an injection. That's a red vial this time. I am out of antidotes. I will have to go synthesize more. He takes
you
the shot that you gave him and just goes with it.
you might want to make sure to keep your tools very clean after interacting with that. They might
Of
melt,
course.
and
Understood.
yeah, spill hazard for metals, battery acid, and all.
Yeah, he goes. Just-
What if we improve the code for droids getting drunk with us being drunk on this somehow generally transmitting how we feel subconsciously to the computer and then programming it into R2.
Did you get drunk just by pouring that shot?
No.
Oh. That might be worse.
This is a general idea I just had.
Oh. I mean, do you know how to make a neuro droid implant? Like, I'm not
No.
an expert on this stuff, but doesn't that usually, like, completely fry people's personalities?
I don't know. I've never had it done before.
Same. Well, okay. You've had a long day, haven't you?
Yeah, my back is killing me. And then I take it this is when Z and Liliana finally show back up, slam shit down, and they hand the data pad to Rhea.
Yeah. Liliana and Z run in the doors and close them. Yeah. Z, you guys are back from your little
Yeah,
expedition.
she walks in, it's like, I got it, and she like just throws it on the table or something, and she just walks.
There's
over.
just smear of blood all over the floor.
Doesn't care. She walks over it. She walks over it, and as she walks over it, she like starts taking her clothes off because she's going in the hot tub. She is over it. Like that's like yeah. So she like pops her head in like naked to this room or whatever. Like okay, the data thing where we need to go is on the table. Whenever you get around to it, go for it. I'm going to the hot tub party. Woo! And she runs off.
Yep. Rhea goes and picks up the data chip. All right, let's get out of here. Z stole this, right?
Yeah,
Almost certainly.
most likely, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna get out of
didn't
here
wanna pay
before
for
they.
it.
I'm gonna get out of here before they lock down the ports.
Oh,
She hustles off towards the cockpit.
I yell, "Wait up! We want to learn how to pilot this ship."
Lorraine's waddling over too,
Yeah,
but Shane's faster.
Where the hell is R2? Ah,
Do you mind if I check your quarters?
yeah, sure. Just
while you
sure,
program.
just find him. Let's get out of here. Planet's weird as fuck.
Well, he's not in here, so I go this way. Start looking, not in there. Open the bathroom door.
It does not open.
I knock.
You can speak binary, right?
Yep.
Who is it?
I say, hey, Rhea needs you up in the cockpit. We're ready to take off, and you don't have to worry about Tear. He's down at the bottom of the ship. And no hard feelings. You're kind of a little brave droid. And I walk away.
You hear a metallic clanging, and like like a little burst. However, you don't see the door open or him come out until about 2 or 3 minutes later. You hear bing, 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 and then one of the vent grates in the cockpit breaks open and he falls out of the ceiling.
By the time I get up there, it's like, oh yeah, he was locked in your bathroom.
Yeah. What did you get? I'm not gonna question things. Whatever. Yeah,
So,
and then he falls through the ceiling. Just well, there he is. Come on, get on your fucking post.
And then I really think, oh yeah, R2, here you go. Toss him back his blaster.
Yeah, he grabs it, puts it in his little interior compartment.
hey Rhea, do you remember Cora? Oh, whose phone is that?
What?
Ragnar's. Okay, I heard a phone going off. Do you Cora or fuck no. Rhea, do you remember how Cora has that one computer program to make droids drunk?
Yeah, something like that.
I got R2Y7 to agree to try it out to see if we can get him to relax. When do you think would be a good time to do that?
Once we're off this planet and in hyperspace, like she's gotten the ship ready to go pretty quick. You can see she didn't even contact air traffic control, like trying to book it out of the atmosphere, being Z stole the info.
You're going pretty fast. Do we have a turbo laser I can get on or something? Like,
Nope.
how fast do we need to be going?
Let's just hope they don't have pursue starfighters.
Okay.
All right, and 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're out of orbit. Out of the atmosphere. R2, come on. What's the? Okay, punch it. And she hops into and she punches the ship into hyperspace. Whoa. Okay. R2, go get drunk. Boop, boop. So yeah, you guys are in hyperspace.
The ray like picks up R2Y7 like, yes, 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 yes,
He just picks
yes,
him up and
yes.
he's after he just walks away. Yeah, Rhea looks to Chain and Mad. Yeah, she looks at the nav map. We're gonna be in hyperspace for a couple weeks. Just so you know.
He is on the phone still, probably. Because the phone call thing.
Well, yeah, she's not saying this over the phone though.
Yeah, no, I'm saying Rhea is talking to Chain and Mad, and Ragnar is on the phone still, probably.
Oh, okay.
Because that one tone, or phone
Yeah,
call
yeah,
sound.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah. You guys have roughly 3 weeks of downtime on the ship before you arrive.
I think I want Lorray to do like some really weird, fucked up shit to the not peanut butter, trying to like purify it, like treat it like tofu or some shit.
Experiment.
Like, yeah, experiment, put it in a centrifuge to get the lead out, and put it in a tofu press, get it into a vague shape, fry it, deep fry it, literally every single way possible to fuck with it, to try to figure out what it is, and also, in like an actual way instead of like a, I just don't want to die. I need food
Also, I don't
sort of
remember
thing.
what's Spee's character's name, and I don't see it in the side, and doesn't have a nameplate underneath it.
Oh, my bad.
My
Her name is
character's name is
Tear.
Tear. After he finished cooking the fish up and putting the rest of it in the fridge, he'd just be eating it and then just find the darkest corner in the ship and
Do
just.
you have any special smell senses, like to smell stuff?
I don't believe so.
I assume you can't beat a 34 stealth or perception check. I was like, there is food in the kitchen. Liliana just hides it from people so she can feed Z.
That Cheeto was very important for getting it.
It's like a early warning sign, like someone ate the Cheeto. Uh oh, they're after the food.
Someone ate the Cheeto. So...
Getting desperate.
Oh, it's fair.
But no, he does not have anything that gives him advantage or anything for smell or nothing like
So, I
that.
mean, like every now and then you see Z eating large amounts of food, but I mean, where'd it come from?
Where is the darkest part of the ship?
Probably
Some
the
closet.
engines. Or yeah, or a closet.
Any place where there's no light, I mean, just turn the light off, you're good.
There, I fixed stuff for Tear.
There are so many characters that are going in the closet this episode.
Okay, here's the dark. I found the darkest corner. So Terra would just be all the way up here.
He's gonna try to find Terra and fight him, just like punch him. Wrestle
Wait,
him.
you're not putting Tear in the. Okay, no, that doesn't trip the security thing. Okay.
This is the darkest corner. It looks like.
Yeah, probably. But does Z find Tear just sitting in the corner brooding?
Is Tear trying to hide?
Terra is not trying to hide, but he isn't like openly addressing his location to people.
Okay, so Z finds him after looking around for 5 minutes.
I don't think I'm gonna look around for him.
Okay.
I think I'm just gonna, like, if I see him, I'm just gonna challenge him to fight him. Fist fight the shark. If I don't find him within like 3 weeks of, I guess he just sits in the corner for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
He just pretty much remaining alone. The only times he does come out is when he goes to the kitchen to cook up the food.
Did anyone else say to stop to get food? Because
Well, we need to stop for fuel too, probably.
yeah, I think we did that already.
Yeah, you guys already got fuel.
Oh, okay.
Up at a 7-Eleven, just get a bunch of snacks for 3 weeks of food.
Space 7-Eleven. Yeah.
Space 7-Eleven. Yeah.
That sounds like something from Futurama.
Yeah, he's on one little planet. It's like a little rock somewhere. It's all his own is that.
I mean, I think the space and then normal thing is from Team 4-Star. Did it come from somewhere else, though?
Well, like Space Australia.
Yeah, like Space Australia.
But yeah, during the time that they were flying, he would just be staying in the dark corner and only coming out to either find a bathroom or cook the food, because since he's only aware that the fish that he brought is the only food on the ship, he is kind of begrudgingly sharing it, but definitely keeping the larger parts to himself.
If he ever finds you, she's a challenge to wrestle you.
We can play that out. Let me just go ahead and move him from.
So whenever your time should be in the training area.
Yeah, we move from the cargo bay, or from that dark corner down to the kitchen, and then cook up and pretty much rinse and repeat. He wouldn't really go that far from those two spots, as he's.
Yeah, if he sees you in the kitchen or something, she'll just challenge you to wrestling, and if you ever want to meet her in the training area.
Alright, do you want to play that out, or you want to just.
We can if you want. To you if you want to
We
show
can play
up
it out,
there.
yeah. You can play it out, sure.
Okay. I guess we bump into each other in the. Where are you?
I am currently in the kitchen. He is currently cooking up one of the main fishes. This one has like a lot of tentacles and it's like an octopi.
He's out here eating, I guess.
Alright. As he finishes cooking up, you see him walking out the kitchen.
He's like, so, you're not a wrestler anymore, right? Because you ate somebody?
Yeah.
Can you still wrestle, or are you too old?
I still fight.
You wanna go a round or two? Bar? See if you still got it?
I recommend wait until after I eat.
Okay, well,
don't
whenever you're ready, I'll be in the training area. Come there when you're good. To eat or poop or whatnot. Okay. See you there. Back to the room.
He's gonna continue walking. I'm not sure if anyone else would have seen Tear during his 2-spot routes. But after he goes to his corner and eats alone, he just slowly walks back as he's just kind of filing his nails with the severed rope metallic arm or hand as he's making his way down. Alright. So what does Tear see when he comes in here?
Liliana probably getting like beat up by Z.
They're magnificent ways of dodging blaster bolts that are being fired across the room.
Yeah, because line of sight doesn't matter for blaster fire. They're just literally downrange for you, and you're just not hitting them.
She's got to work on that force training.
She's a force user.
You don't know that. I'm saying that above game.
Yeah, but Z's just like fighting, boxing kind of with Liliana. She's not using any lightsabers or anything.
Mm-hmm. Tara's going to stand watching them fight as he waits until he gets addressed.
At some point, Zeus like lets Liliana go. She's like, "Oh, you ready to fight?" Pushes her away.
Are you?
Yeah, always ready. Let me go easy on you.
I won't.
Okay. Someone, ring the bell.
Ding, ding.
Where's the R2 unit for Shane to slap at the perfect moment?
You get to go first.
All right. Tara goes his full movement. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then he is going to first attack. He is going to claw. He's going to first rage. I don't know how to turn on rage damage. Don't see it anywhere on here.
A couple extra damage, right? If you hit.
Yeah. And then he's going to first claw.
Oh, that's no, it wasn't a hit.
Alright, so that's his first attack. His second attack, he is going to attempt to grapple you.
Okay.
25.
I have to make athletics or acrobatics.
Yeah.
What does grapple even do? What happens if I get grappled?
Let me pull it up. If you are grappled, your speed is reduced to 0. I know that much immediately off the top of my head. Here you go. And that's pretty much it. Your speed is reduced to 0, so you can't move.
Okay.
There are some abilities that let you do extra stuff, like get advantage if you're grappling a creature, though.
There
Yeah.
are.
I don't know
And
if Terra has it, though.
So you need to be a 25, either acrobatics or athletics.
Okay, let's see. Looking for my abilities. In addition to each, blah 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 blah. I'll get anything special to it. 6. Ah.
Fucking hell. Alright, so that's my 2 attack. I get a bonus attack. I'm remembering correctly.
Tear. How many attacks did you make? 2?
I made 2.
Yeah, 1 for grapple, 1 for punching. You should have 2 more. 1 without your proficiency bonus, and 1 is your bonus action.
Alright. I'm then going to follow up, try and just chomp on them.
Why is it only plus
Yeah.
5?
That's
that's
their one
without
without the
proficiency
proficiency bonus.
Oh,
And then
Technically, you make your bonus action one before that. I just worded it wrong, but yeah.
Oh.
It's whatever.
And then I have
But
my
you already
bonus
made it.
So my bonus action.
Mhm.
Do. Bonus action. Where is that one that I want to do? I'm trying to find the special thing that I have for bonus action. Where is it?
Fight might take a really long time.
No, yeah, I guess I don't have anything else on that. It's weird. Because when
You
I
have
had
one more
something,
attack if you want to take it.
I have just one more solid attack,
Yeah, one more unarmed.
and it cannot be grapple, can it?
It can be.
Oh, then yeah, I'm gonna try again. Gotta be a 26 now.
At 20.
17.
All right. So yeah, after the swipes, grabs, and chomps, he then just grabs you and just holds onto your chest, and pretty much like his hand goes all the way around your torso, and
How to buy
he's
the
just
titty.
holding you there.
Help you back.
And that's his turn. You're up.
Where about unarmed strikes? This is gonna be a long fight. Let's see. Punch. Punch.
All
Punch.
right.
Punch. Yeah, 4.
If you flurry of blows.
I don't feel like it blows.
Okay.
So 3 for the
So-
haste. This is the 2 in the haste, whatever. Yeah. Okay, I'm done after that with the whatever it's called, patient defense. No, I don't really care about that. It doesn't matter.
All right. So that is 9 damage, right?
I don't know. That's the damage if it hits you. It's up to you.
That's 8.
8. Okay. All right. So he's gonna just take those hits. He is going to now just slug you in the face with his free hand.
Uh-huh.
To do 29
29?
to hit,
27.
or 27 to hit. Yeah.
Let's see. My AC is 23, so I did that. I was thinking I don't care.
All right.
Wait, no, wait. You have disadvantage. You have patient defense save.
Yeah,
so-
did the reckless attack?
I don't know. Did he?
I did not. I should have stated if I was going to or not.
Okay.
No, I won't. I won't.
Okay, then roll again.
12. No. And then I'm going to roar at you to try and give you a punishing strike as
You have to hit them
you-
first.
I know then. That's my next one, 21.
Miss.
And I can then move you to the wall.
My AC right now is 25.
Your AC is 25.
Yeah. You have disadvantage to hit me.
Alright, then I'm just going to move you to this large machine, and I'm going to just slam you against it for just 5 damage as I'm attacking the machine.
What?
I'm attacking the machine with you.
Grappled, they can use you as an improvised weapon, so they're just smashing you into the machine, attacking it.
Okay. Why does that do anything to me?
Because they're smashing you as the weapon, so you take damage equal to their strength mod. This is an ability they have.
An ability that says it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you just take 5 flat bludgeoning.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Here's the ability.
Okay, so
kinetic.
how many attacks can you make a turn?
4.
Can you do that all 4 attacks?
I did not do all 4 attacks. I did the first 2 trying to
Oh, but
hit
can
you.
you? Can you? That's the only way you're gonna better hurt me, probably.
I
So
mean,
you
I can.
you probably win the fight after you hit me against the machine that many times. We don't have to sit here all day until you do it.
Uh,
I'll keep punching you. I don't think I'm gonna be able to knock you out before you can slam me into a machine.
yeah, Tara will just continue to just slam you against the wall over and over and over again.
Hey, you're not in this. You're not.
Yeah. Like after like halfway after, I'm like Zizo's like, oh, wait, this isn't fair. You can't just keep hitting me like that. You have to hit me. She eventually is gonna like just start actually using abilities on you to like knock you back. Like, okay, you got me. Yeah.
Oh.
I pretty much like just then grab you by your leg and just start slamming you on the ground.
Yeah. Like
Loki.
once Z gets hit, and when she gets hit by the machine, she's like, wait, that's not fair. She's eventually just gonna force choke you and push you out of the way.
You're gonna try and force choke him.
Yeah. Well, I take the 5 damage, I assume.
Yes, and then he's gonna hit one more time with his bonus attack.
20's a miss.
So that's just 10 damage.
10 damage short.
So your turn.
Yeah.
Body slam.
You get force choke and you have disadvantage to make this. So
I had disadvantage on this.
yeah. So
Move forward.
my sorcerer points thingies. I can spend 3 force points to give one target of the power disadvantage on the saving throw. So DC 19 disadvantage on the roll, 36 damage, and
And it's a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
All right, at disadvantage. 18.
Yeah.
So close.
Can I push you 5 feet back with it? Bonus action?
Would I still be grappled onto you?
Oh, it knocks you force moved, right? That's how grapple breaks.
Yeah.
That's the grapple rules.
And doop.
Forced movement would do that. It would break the grapple.
You're restrained over there. So Z's is like, okay, you good? We're good? Done? Confirmation to put you down.
His eyes go back from being just back to his regular color as he's like, told you. And he's gonna
Let him
walk
down.
past Chain and Mad as he is heading back to his corner.
Yeah. So he has this cool little thing where he can hit people against things. Weird that no one else does that.
Technically, it's really similar to Loray's flat damage thing, only Loray's has a distance associated with it.
To hit someone with it, or use deal damage?
No, like, I have an auto hit.
Magic missile?
No, it's like I'll pop it up. It's
if somebody succeeds their save. You know how if they take like 5 or 2 damage or something. You know.
Oh,
like minimum damage.
Okay, gotcha.
Like, I assumed that Tear's thing is equal to your strength mod.
Yeah, you can just smash them into the ground or whatever.
Gotcha.
Yeah, mine's equal to
Just,
my
you know, just
intelligence.
attack the ground, you know.
I can get magic missile, but I just throw rocks at people. Only rocks auto hit.
I don't think that force casters have a magic missile.
I do. It's rocks. I seen it. I had it for a little bit. I took it off, but I'm like, I don't care.
What's it called?
I have no idea, but I remember you threw rocks at people. It was funny. It's like it's like force. It's not. It's almost like a telekinesis ability, but I think it's a.
Oh no, it's the force propel, right?
Yeah, something like no, it's not.
Because that's
Force
more like
propel,
catapult.
choose one or more creatures or objects not
No.
being worn or carried within 30 feet that weigh up to a combined total of 15 pounds. The creatures or objects immediately move 60 feet in a direction of your choice. If the creatures
force
or
throw,
objects,
you mean?
I'm reading force propel.
Yeah, I'm looking at force throw. That's the one where you pick stuff up and throw them.
Well, you pick up stuff with force propel too. It's just a max of 15 pounds.
You throw like 3 rocks at people. They do 1d4 plus 1 damage, and then you can have more. It's exactly as magic missile. It's just rocks or something. But
I don't know which one that is because magic missile is a tech spell. It's the homing rockets thing.
Force propel says Dex save for 3d8 kinetic. I mean, I guess it would be a first level spell.
I think so. I'll look for it. Anyone else want to do something?
Yep, we got 3 weeks.
You lift 3 piles of debris or small objects from the ground. Each pile hits a creature of your choice within range.
Yeah,
Deals
dex save for
1d4
3d8.
plus 1 for damage.
What's
Oh.
it called?
Project. Right under phase strike.
Project. Oh, okay.
It is magic missiles and stars.
It's like you throw rocks at people. There's another one too that does it, but you pick up the rocks and they give you AC, and then you can throw those at people too. But that's
Yeah,
weirder.
the telekinetic storm.
Neat.
It's a light spell. It's not even.
I want to roll for creative cooking. As Lorray tries to figure out the scientific method for whatever the fuck this is. Lorray's in the kitchen messing with the peanut boo butter, whatever. He's not trained. He doesn't know what he's doing, but he watched 5 minutes of not Gordon Ramsay online, so he's
Ramsay
obviously an expert.
He's a warlock patron.
Not Gordon Ramsay is a warlock patron?
Ramsay Gordon.
Oh, Ramsay Gordon? Yeah. The most creative thing I think I can do with the skill check here is just say that Lorray lies to himself that it tastes good. Like,
Are you
can
actually
I...
cooking it?
Well, yeah, he's trying to do literally everything under the sun to turn this into something that's edible. Like,
Are you trying to figure out what it's made of?
No. Literally just try to cook it or prepare it in a different way such that it stops resembling whatever it resembles and turns into something else.
Okay, yeah, because the doctor's trying to figure that out. What the fuck it's made of?
What
Yeah,
are
I
you
don't...
doing?
Yeah, you walk in on Lorray, like, having a walk, and, like, has a bunch of the peanut butter and is, like, trying to do the rice thing, but it's, like, acting as a liquid in there somehow. Like, it's supposed to be a solid, but it's, like, actually, like, completely sloshing everywhere. It's like, I'm, cooking.
You call that cooking?
I mean, if you have any more of that salt, that would probably help.
What are you even trying to do?
Make this edible. Well, I mean, it's already edible, but, if I could get the lead out of it, I'm sure it would probably be pretty good.
Char's going to keep a finger of it out with his claw and just give it a taste.
It is awful.
Tastes worse. Move. I'm gonna grab the peanut butter out of your hand and start trying to see if we can cook anything with this that somewhat resembles food.
And Lorray just starts giving tips like, yeah, so I tried this, and that didn't work, and, like, gives you critical analysis just by saying all of the completely stupid things that he tried to do. So you get a +5 to this check. And I can only do focus firing with attack rolls, I'm pretty sure.
So that's
I mean,
18.
yeah, it's called focus
Yeah,
fire.
fire. Or no, fire is 1. Oh no, that's a different thing. Is it multitasker? Because I know that there's something that lets me do help as a bonus action, but I think it's meant specifically for people taking the attack action.
Yeah, isn't that the
Firing command.
yeah?
As a bonus action, you can take the help action. It doesn't limit it to anything.
Okay, so yeah, if you want to give them a help action,
Yeah. Help action and critical analysis on that. So, B, if you want to roll another
again for
d20.
advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
It's a 29.
29. You somehow managed to make the poop it butter, the poo nut butter, palatable with your fish. You combined poo nut butter and fish.
Okay, so did we like break space time at some point in order to manage this, or
Yeah, you guys probably opened a couple black holes and saw some other realities before they closed, and yeah, the dish.
Terror physically unfazed underneath. What the fuck was that?
we actually found out that there's like 3 Sith Lords ghosts that are haunting this shit? Just got boiled the hell away.
Yeah, after he finishes it, he is going to just shove the plate over towards you with the complete concoction. It's like, there, it's food.
I'll be damned.
It smells good.
The I'm imagining it doesn't even like smell like anything besides good. Like it's literally just been purified and distilled that much. It's just food. Like genuinely food. I think Luray shoves as much as he can in at once. Just grabs by the hands. Like there is no time for civility. It's appreciated.
Terror will then just take his plate of food and just walk away, as he always does.
With the big iron on his hip.
Cooked with the lightning of Palpatine, flavored with the rage of Darth Nihilus. It is peanut butter and fish.
I tell you what, it's actually just fish fingers and custard. We don't know how we got custard out of this, but we did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't ask where we got the bread.
Peanut Margaret's made. It's like the scene from Family Guy with the thermostat. She walks in. Who got peanut butter?
at that point,
Oh.
Terror has already been gone. He is no longer there.
Take her a while to smell it.
I don't think this should smell like peanut butter.
Is that my peanut butter?
I
Checks her
mean-
bag. She's like, never mind. She walks away.
I need to figure out how to actually make this. Wait. Am I actually going to check the security camera footage to figure out the recipe?
Of what
Of course
Terror
I
did.
fucking am. Yeah, the second Luray finishes, Luray just like goes over and like to the cockpit or wherever the security camera footage is and like tries to memorize every action Terror took to make
Yeah.
this work.
When you look at the security camera footage, you find the files corrupted. When you ask the reason how it got corrupted, just reality break is the only answer it'll give.
Of course, yes. And then Luray runs into his room and just super deep dives into conspiracy theories.
It's conspiracy time.
Comes out with like 2 solid days later with no sleep, terrible bags under their eyes. It's like, yes,
He's eating peanut butter.
it all
with
makes
food.
sense. It all makes sense.
I figured it out.
Darth Vader is Anakin Skywalker.
And it all starts with the poo nut butter.
It's
Peanut
actually
butter,
just
poopatine.
midichlorians. These are just midichlorians.
Peanut butter is just Poopatine's essence.
Hmm.
Yeah, I was gonna say that if it wasn't corrupted, despite all the hulking mass that is Tear, the moves that SWD does for cooking it is actually pretty graceful and delicate.
Yeah, you really dodged the ghosts really well while doing it. Normally, if there's a black hole there, it'll kill you. You're just like, fuck that. Swatted it away.
Yeah, Tara would have, after that, just continued on his pretty much mournful and honestly pretty sad routine of just being alone by himself.
Tear would see Lorray doing it again a couple days later.
Trying,
Uh,
at least, yeah.
Yeah, trying at least. He has some idea of what you did, and he is crazy enough to sort of try to reality bend the way you did.
What are you doing?
Okay, well,
Again.
first I should probably make a check here. Would that be? What would it be to figure out a recipe that someone used right in front of you?
Intelligence.
Okay, yeah.
Most checks with tools are intelligence.
Yeah, well, this doesn't have my proficiency in it because no chef's tools, but Lorray tries to do exactly what you did last time.
You can critically analyze yourself, yeah.
Yeah, exactly, yeah, critical analysis. So that's a 23. So that's a different bracket of success, probably.
You get a result that's similar, but you don't quite break reality. It's not as good. It's not the same. It's good, but it's not great.
How did you do it? How? I did everything right!
You're missing an ingredient.
No, it has 500 grams of cocaine. I'm not missing anything.
Had to add love.
What do you think the cocaine's for?
Love is a different white liquid.
Ah, fuck.
I said you're missing an ingredient.
I put everything in, though.
Not everything.
Did you spit in my food?
No.
Then can you be a little bit less mysterious so I stop thinking that you spit in my food?
Tara's gonna open up the fridge and pull out a leftover fish heart and then put it in there and say, "You're forgetting hot."
Lorray is too tired to even care, just literally starts stirring the heart in. I think it like just starts dissolving because, you know,
Yeah.
when you use a battery acid as an ingredient, because of course they would. It just starts. When did you put that in, though? Because I would have seen it. Like, I would have remembered this.
Would you? Would you really?
Well, you know, there was that 5 minutes where the entire side of your entire side of the kitchen just sort of went black. This might have been the step. Or maybe it was when that octopus got in?
Nah, you
Oh, wait.
already got plenty of octopus in there.
Yeah, no, I definitely remember the octopus, yeah.
Tara's gonna take a little bit of the finished product and just take it with him back to his corner as he just leaves Lori there to dwell in the madness.
Yeah, Lorray immediately starts making more, but starts with the fish heart. It's like, okay, I've got like 2 chances here. I'm gonna make it fucking work. And like cuts the heart in half, completely ruining it for the recipe somehow, and just like makes worse things than what they just did because they messed with the recipe.
Alright.
I think they literally just work themselves so hard trying to figure out how to make this edible, though, like consistently, that they end up like going in a coma for like the last 3 days of the journey and then wake up full rested. Like they just didn't sleep for a while before then, and then they just comatose. the lead poisoning didn't help too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mers, you say you can only cast a 6th level spell. You can only use a 6th level spell slot once a day.
Like little spell slot.
Okay. You can't just cast them at 6th level. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah. Anything else you guys do over the past 3 weeks? Anything?
So Ray is passed out from madness, correct?
That's like for the last 3 days of the journey, but Lorray is like going super ham on this stuff. Like there'd have to be something very interesting to going on, and he will be sleep deprived for it.
I can say Z made her weapons, her magic weapons, transferred over stuff from her lightsabers. I don't know, random stuff like that. Just upkeep stuff.
Okay.
If I remember anything else, I'll tell you I did it during the week or something. 3 weeks. I had stuff I needed to do, but yeah, I remember it.
At some point, Fleury, you don't know when or how, but you did wind up back in your bed.
It's the fucking Trandoshans. What are they doing?
Them damn Trandoshans. They transmitting messages through my molars.
Your molars.
I see the way they click their teeth. No one's ever seen a Trandoshan do that before, but I've seen the way they're doing it. Where he like goes through and like checks to make sure they're both locked up still.
What do you mean both?
Well, there's the guy here and the guy there.
Oh,
Are
okay.
these the Trandoshans?
Yeah.
Do we have both of them?
Yeah, you do. They're
Yeah.
still there. That over the 3 weeks they would have healed. So they're capable of talking and movement again.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far.
Speaking
The
of that, what the fuck was this guy's armor up here? The one I took off. The one in the med bay.
Heavy exoskeleton.
Lorray would have given the worst experiments to the prisoners, though.
Okay. Yeah,
You
never
say
mind.
weird
They're not
experiment.
healthy. They're not healthy at all.
You said weird
Yeah.
experiments. So you're
Being
talking about
experimented
the
on with peanut butter.
yeah. Peanut butter is just the pure essence of Palpatine.
Yeah. Also, just like at the end of those, at the end of your time, Leray, just like before you pass out for 3 days, the medical droid would be like, Leray, I have discovered the exact composition of the poo nut butter. Would you
Really?
like to hear it?
I don't know if I can handle that, honestly.
It's surprisingly simple. Wood
What is it?
chips, cotton, peanut shells, lead, mud, and cashews. Oh, also
does not
bantha
like-
feces.
He does not like cashews.
Yeah, he's literally been eating shit this entire time, yeah.
And mud. And literal cotton.
If you,
And,
And somehow Tara's been making it taste great.
all of it's like in number 11 in the. That's why she used to keep the rat or something like that. So all that stuff's probably found in here.
and Z doesn't like cashews, so of course the decoy is the one with cashews.
Yeah, he's like they can have the cashew peanut butter, whatever. Peanut butter is made of peanuts, then you know cashews are the same, right? Cashew
Did you
butter.
just say peanut butter is made out of penis?
Nuts.
Only the good one. Silky smooth.
Gross. But what would have Chain and Mad been doing all this time?
No, you're dumber. No, you're dumber.
It's
No,
probably
you're dumber.
probably whatever it is kind of gay. Like it doesn't like to them it's not gay, but for some reason someone walks in on, they're like, oh yeah, they're yeah.
It's not
Yeah,
gay,
like
but it's pretty gay.
they're doing a flex off. They're doing some arm wrestling.
Shirtless.
Yeah, shirtless. They're in a locker room together, smacking each other's asses.
But it's even weirder because they're both the
I
same
mean, I think-
person.
The same person.
Who are the same person? How is it weird?
Clones, it's mega incest.
It's
Literally
just-
the same person.
It's just masturbation. It's fine.
No, actually, no.
Yeah, if
Mega
they're
incest
jerking
is
each
the
If they're
mega
jerking
incest
each
is the correct thing.
It went
Oh,
from Alabama to West Virginia.
No, it's gone to the
Blue
Blue Ridge
Habsburgs.
Mountains.
We're in the fucking Habsburgs at this point.
We're in
Fun fact, though.
Alderaan.
Okay, so does anybody here know about how you can use polyclonal stem cells to take bone marrow and make sperm cells?
I
Yeah.
heard of that. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
had to bring that shit up to Josh when he was like, "We're in a futuristic game, and I'm trying to have kids with like 2 women." He's like, "You can't do that." I'm like, "Just take bone things from my shoulder bone or something like that." Like, don't they have that already?
Yeah, exactly. So if you did that, technically a woman could fertilize her own eggs, and then that would be super incest. Because if you think it's bad for siblings,
Man, that's
To
just straight up
do that.
cloning. That's just
no, it's not cloning. Any
Yeah, that's
recessive,
true.
like potentially damaging
yeah,
things,
all the recessive.
it's
genes
now a
are coming.
50% chance. Like, it's horrible.
Yep, so you're a clone, but worse.
Yeah. Like, a clone would be a lot better off than that.
At least clones have a chance not to be fucking insane.
I think the ones that didn't go insane died.
Did
don't
I
know
stutter?
I don't know how I heard of that.
Did I?
Fair enough.
Yeah, if that's all you guys do over the next 3 weeks.
Yeah, Taylor has just
Yeah.
been the recluse as he's just avoiding people as much as he can.
The only thing that Shane and Matt would be doing would be understanding how to pilot this ship if needed, looking over the schematics for the ship in the hangar.
And he just gets people to do stupid games like play hide and seek on the ship or something like that.
Oh, if that's the
Yeah,
case.
Stupid, like, I mean, it's just like random days, right? She's just like, I'm bored. Let's play some games or something, right? And then like maybe do board
Let's
games
see, that's
or.
Shane's hiding, and here's Matt's.
I don't need to
There's
roll
your
it. I was gonna say eventually we just play, look around.
Yeah.
She just a dick things like, everyone go hide, I'm gonna come find you, and then she just leaves you guys hidden while she goes to something else. Pretty peaceful now.
She's in the hot tub all by herself.
She uses the time while everyone's hiding to make more like the fake peanut butter to set it up.
Where does Z even get all this bantha shit?
It's in the garden area. They used to use it for the garden.
Oh, neat. Is that also where the wood chips come from?
Yep, that's where they were for
How-
her pet rat Stinky. That's no longer with
Who-
us because it got
It was a zombie.
yeah, the zombie rat. It's fine. We had a test. We had a
This was
test.
all-
Yeah, we had to see if what would happen if you inject it to a creature, and we did it to a rat, and it turned into a zombie. So we're like, okay.
vegetables in this room with with most of it being filled with rank weed
Yeah.
and fertilizer. So
More-
whatever
more
she's
like-
using,
More like dank weed, am I right? Oh.
That was the worst. Boo! Get off the stage.
Alright, I'll go. I'll just see myself out.
It's never not going to be funny to do that, though.
Honestly, yeah.
It's the dad joke of Discord. It's the dad joke of Discord.
Okay, so yeah, after a journey past the galaxy, 12 parsecs to the Reishi maze, small area through that satellite galaxy, rendezvousing at an old, well, not rendezvousing, but quick stop at an old rebel base before quick turn disappear, and the journey, you guys have arrived in Fire Fist, one of the two accessible satellite galaxies around the main galaxy, largely unexplored.
I already forgot the reason why we're trying to find Cole again. We're using him to find the Rays people.
This like 5 times already.
Yeah, I know. Like we do other things in between. I'm like, why are we doing this again? He's gonna tell us how to get to the
Right,
blue.
totes down, Spike.
Yeah, I know, but I don't wanna. It's funny that he doesn't remember.
5,000
What?
crates of those sticks dipped in what?
Okay, so there's the plastic thing. You got like the almost cookie-like pretzel thing, and then the like sort of really thick, really fake cheese. It's like a 2-part dipstick thing. I'm pretty sure they still sell them at gas stations.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what we get from the Rebel base, like the Space 7-Eleven, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But was I asked a question?
I don't think so.
Oh, I know. What were we
It's
doing
just
here?
Spike being forgetful as usual.
Yeah. I think we're meeting him to help him tell us where, or for him to tell us how to get in touch with the Rays people. I don't even know what we're doing here. Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah. Cold is a contact for the Chiss Ascendancy, so we're gonna use him to figure out how to get into the Chiss Ascendancy without them wanting to blow us up.
Wouldn't you know how to do that?
I don't think I was supposed to come back. Or something, I don't know. Honestly, I don't think Lorray would say that. I am a little high. Yeah.
Field agents like yourself generally have to go through a bit of a mess in order to get back. Because,
Okay.
you know, you don't want to reveal a lot of shit.
Okay.
There's a lot of paperwork, but if I wanted to bring anybody back with me, which is kind of
Did
important
someone
for if
say paperwork?
Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
He's like,
Oh,
okay.
you, Cora.
So I guess we just how do we find?
Also,
Who's the
Cora
finance
doesn't
guy?
come in saying, "Who did somebody say paperwork?" She comes in like that guy from SpongeBob who screams chocolate, but paperwork.
Chocolate? Chocolate?
Paperwork!
He's like, how are we supposed to find these guys? Whole planet, right?
Whole galaxy.
We
I don't
start
know,
going door to door.
Can you like touch a sun or something and get it to tell you where they went?
Just
Yes.
Son.
Sun's a
Just
thing,
jump
A
into
right?
the sun.
son.
I'm just saying, like, that's what she does for a lot of stuff.
An object, right? I can do that.
She jumps into a sun.
No,
Jump
no,
into the
no. She'll
sun,
like,
and then suddenly, hello, I am Xerif.
Touch the planet, and the planet tell me where they are.
I was unaware I was flying with idiots.
yeah, I'm just saying. I've seen her do it before, not with an entire star or an entire planet or anything, but like just ask an object something and it tells them, and then it
We were
ends up being
told
right.
what they were flying, some old ship, right? So there's probably not a lot of them around. So he's gonna find out what spaceport that ship went to.
Oh yeah, I think the model number was the one that chain blew up. He would probably know it.
Did they tell
it
us?
looks like,
Did
at least.
did they tell us the number of like? Does the ship have a specific number? Like if we type this number in, it's like that's that ship's number.
Oh, transponder?
Something I don't know.
As far as you're aware, they didn't have one.
Okay.
Um, while travel between the the satellite galaxies in the main galaxy is very rare. Yeah.
Can't it's like check
Or-
spaceports? It
yeah.
says
Like, yeah, there's. It's known that Fire Fist and the Rishi Maze are inhabited, but they're just unexplored. So, like,
there's
there's
no
life.
space. There's no spaceports or anything like that.
None that are documented. Like,
Okay.
the civilizations and shit here is a big unknown.
Okay.
There's, like, sometimes trade ships, but, like, rarely anything.
Guess we just try to find some civilization. We just fly around till we find a ship, right? I mean, there's probably not that many ships.
If you guys want to let out a signal or just try to over the radio waves to try to find something.
Shouldn't be too much
Okay.
around, right?
Yeah, after a little while, like going through transmission channels, because at this point you guys are just out of contact with the main galaxy. You guys do pick up some transmissions going over in a strange language. Sounds like, just like radio music shit. None of you would know this language.
Z, we need
Translate it?
0.
So I'm saying, can we translate it through something? Like one of our droids or
It's not a registered language.
code? It's like D-scan or something?
No. It's just not a language that's registered that a vocoder or a protocol droid could translate.
Gotcha.
But it is a signal that can be traced back to somewhere.
I guess we'll go check it out.
While
yeah.
we are here, can Tear see about getting at least some more food for the ship that's actually food and not just fish?
There's not a place to stop exactly.
No
Wait.
spaceports, so I assume you gotta find some like random tribes people and trade them.
Okay. Alright, I thought we were made port. Okay.
I thought we already passed by the Space 7-Eleven, though.
You guys
have
did.
as many. You can have as
Okay,
many
good.
of those rolled sausages as you want.
And Taro just taking as much of spices and actual food and other meats and more meats.
Mm-hmm. We get it. They're all out of beef jerky and smokies and everything.
The Spam sold out before you got there, but they found some extra in the back.
Mm-hmm. Mostly because you held them at gunpoint.
They'll miss Tom, but you know what?
They'll miss
Had to be one of them. Yeah, I mean, there's two implications with that statement. The first is that was their friend. The second is that was their friend that they sacrificed to you.
They made him into spam.
And I don't know which one's funnier. Like having an emotional connection to Spam or being like, fuck that. Time for ritual sacrifice and slaughter. The thing is, Spam's so dense, it's actually just the entire person all in that one can, too.
Give me a minute.
So we're following the signal.
I think you're good.
Yeah, I think we're following the signal.
Yeah. So.
Oh, that's what the Death Star's trash compactor was for. For making Spam.
Yeah. It's making spam. They were trying to turn the main characters into that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah, after
As he's
another couple.
eating it, as Tara's eating it, just says, tastes like chicken.
It was a Rishi. Rishi or bird people.
Orishi tastes like chicken.
Poor Tom. Yeah. Okay, so after another couple hours of travel, Ria would say over the intercom because you guys are like moving sublight. All right. Signal seems to be coming from some kind of space station. Yeah. Though still can't establish contact. The language is all off. I don't know what they're speaking.
This is annoying.
Okay.
Tara's going to just move everyone out of the way as he just heads to the front of the ship. Does the RT unit react when I get closer to him?
Oh, we never de-drunked him, did we?
He's been drunk for the past 2 weeks. He's been.
Tara's just gonna
Yeah,
look
like
at.
yeah, like as you're walking past him, Terry's just like boom, 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 just keeps rolling into the wall.
I think your droid's broken. And I'm gonna start looking at the map and see what are the closest planets.
Yeah, it's saying the map isn't exactly charted.
So we're in uncharted territory.
Correct.
Does Ria have like
Damn it!
Does Ria have like an MS Paint document up? Like, yeah, it's sort of like over here, and that
Yeah,
was
It's more just what the scanners and the radio signals can pick up,
yeah, the ship AI drawing in MS Paint.
given their best estimation of what's around.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Eventually, you guys would hear a large. Not. What would the noise be? Yeah. Eventually, you guys would like all stumble for a second as the ship feels like it's being just suddenly stopped, as it feels as if it's been grabbed. Chain, Lorray, and Mad, being experienced soldiers, would be aware this is the feeling of a ship being grabbed by a tractor beam. Yep.
Sorry about that. I am back, and I heard Chain, Lorray, and Mad would know this is a ship being grabbed by a tractor beam.
Yeah, we're familiar with unsuspected lurches from behind, so we can
Yeah.
differentiate them.
Yeah. There was no explosion or anything like that, so.
I look at Lorray. They're gonna jump on the turret guns
Heavy
Yeah,
guns.
we don't have any.
ship. I thought we were on this ship.
Yeah, we're on the ship. We don't have any though.
Are we on the big ship or the small ship?
Big ship.
Oh, never mind then.
Yeah, Z. Over the intercom. Get the fuck up here. They're trying to contact us. I don't know what to say.
Okay.
I can't understand them.
What is going on? Why aren't we moving?
Put it through over here, I guess, on the big screen.
All right. Yeah. You'd see a figure with spiky hair, dressed in armor and uniform. Looks like he's like a soldier, but it's still a little tribal or roguish looking. He has many of these very interestingly designed knives on a bandolier on his on a bandolier and on his belt. His skin's white, eyes are blue, ears are very pointy. He begins speaking to you in a language you can't understand.
I don't understand your
Have you tried speaking American?
Yeah. Do any of you have any like I don't know, force or tech-based translations?
All we have are
No?
vocoders.
Yeah, I had a vocoder, so I don't think I need anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing.
You speak basic.
Yeah. Eventually, the guy just like kind of like face palms, just like, "Ashahadiya." And
Oh, that meant fucking idiots. I know that one. I know that in any language.
yeah, you guys hear a loud clanging. And a loud clanging over by the airlock, and the doors are beginning to open. You're being boarded.
Okay, see, it's like, guess I gotta go deal with this.
Tara's gonna head towards the doors.
Right here, 12.
12?
Yeah, 12 is our airlock.
Tara is going to use his strength, and he's going to hold the doors closed.
No, let it open. Who cares? Let's let it open. No first rodeo. Just don't hand anyone your weapons, and don't stab anyone if they do touch you.
Tara's going
Yeah.
to begrudgingly let go.
Recommend backing up because they might touch you.
Well, what was it?
Uh,
Are you hiding your weapons?
you were hiding.
One vibro dagger, one I couldn't conceal, and the holdout I can't conceal.
Yeah, when you just roll for sleight of hand like that, I'm like, we know why your hand is in your pants, dude. It's this is not appropriate.
Trying to hide the rocket launcher somewhere. It's like, I don't know if this is working.
What?
No,
I just have 3 legs.
I just have a vibro dagger sticking between my ass cheeks. Just
His prison wall.
Clapped. Is the sharp part sticking out the top of your pants too?
no.
Just the cheek.
Oh yeah, I mean you rolled a 1, so
That one is in my gauntlet. That the holdout is in my chest plate. 25 is in a place that nobody wants to touch or go looking in.
That you know of. I mean, you know what these people are into.
Good point.
Might be
gilf,
specifically their
gilf,
thing.
gilf, gilf, gilf.
Tara is going to be putting his vibro spears around this corner here, right where he's standing, but also easily reachable to throw.
Just standing there, like waiting for something to happen.
Yeah.
La-di-da-di-da.
Yeah. The doors open up, and 8 men of the race of whatever that commander-looking guy was, are on the other side. Four of them are dual wielding those ornate blades that you saw the guy carrying. The other 4 are carrying large long swords. Yeah, the one closest to you just kind of like raises it, not to attack, just like in a basically being that it's evident you guys can't communicate. It's just
Hello.
yeah, just like hold right there, kind of movement. Yeah, and they'd kind of begin dispersing out if nobody stops them, and like doing this to everybody.
Tara is going to be unmoving as he's just going to be like a wall.
Okay, they're gonna walk around him. They're gonna walk.
He's going to get in the way.
Z just walks away.
Yeah, they're not going to attack you. They're not
Just Tara's
hostile
just-
blatantly.
Tara's
Where's
just
he
currently
going?
just like stepping in front of them when they walk towards where his spears are.
Okay, I mean they're just gonna go.
I
around
just
you.
tell Mad to hold down to the holding cell and keep an eye on the prisoner. I go into the med bay and just guard this prisoner with like links showing, "Hey, prisoner in here."
Trying to
What is he doing?
do charades.
Yeah.
I think Luray watched like one too many speculative astronomy videos recently and is like trying to construct a universal language based on how many electrons hydrogen has. It's like going
And
into
how many
way too
grams
much
of peanut
detail.
butter they ate?
Well, yeah, that's the other thing. Like, he is going to try to get them to eat the refined bantha shit at some
Primitive
point.
do you guys look?
They don't look primitive. It's more just their style. They're all clearly warriors.
I wonder if these are the Mandalorians that I hear so much about.
No, Mandalorians look different.
How would you know?
I ate one.
So you know what every single person looks like once you eat one person that's sort of like one?
Yeah. Okay. So Z's trying to play charades with them to figure things out.
Yeah.
Okay. Give a performance check on that. What are you trying to say to them? Like through charades?
What are you looking for, basically?
Okay. Yeah. Give a performance check to try to convey that to them.
Point at him.
Have Liliana help me wherever she went.
I don't know where she is.
The room, because I will walk into the room, but if no one walks in my room, then I'm not gonna go with them.
Okay, yeah. He seems to kind of get it. He starts to try to do a thing back. He he like draws a line, and then like little character with his fingers
Picture.
walks over it. Just like you can kind of get like you're trespassing kind of thing.
So she's trying to charades back. We're looking for someone that looks like, I guess, like Chain and all them. Like, do they wear kind of the similar armor?
Yeah. Make another check to that.
Charades check.
Yes.
I mean, does Chain and Cole wear like similar armor?
They're not in the room.
Do they? I'm asking. So I can.
Yeah, they're wearing kind of similar armor.
I go find Chain and tell him to come here.
We need you
Okay.
for charades.
Performance.
He seems to get it. Uh, yeah, like he gives you a thumbs up to show that he understands that. He does like a thing of like more two-finger characters, but he's like stacking them up until he points at like the one on top, just like this is the commander, and then he wishes to speak with you kind of thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Have you seen them? Pretty much. Have you seen anyone like that?
Yeah.
Has it been?
What?
How long ago did Cole would have came here?
As far as you're aware, maybe a couple months.
Yeah, so she would say like a couple of months ago, has someone like that ever come around here, or any other trespassers?
Yeah. Yeah. Then this is the guy you saw over the communications, would walk in. Yeah. Yeah.
What are
tells-
their reactions
like-
towards seeing me?
They don't seem to care.
All right.
As long as you're not causing issues for them. Yeah, the one that you've been charading with Z, just begins talking to him, and like explains some shit to him. Yeah, then he stands aside. And this guy comes up. He charades like pointing towards towards his mouth and then like towards you, just like do you have any method of talking to us like this, or
thought that was I want to suck your dick.
No.
I go through all the languages on the vocoder. Like, do you speak any of these languages?
Well, yeah. As you're filtering through, Galactic Basic, Twi'leki, Striwook, all of those. When you hit Mandoa, he perks up. Wait, I can speak this. Is what you hear after you
Cool.
speak through that one.
Good. Okay, we got something. What's up? Yeah, we're just looking for someone.
Yeah. Yes, I'm Commander Res Prildoc. Yes, you are trespassing within Nagai territory without a ship transponder.
Ship transponder. You supposed to have that? I look around.
Within our space, we
Wait.
require all foreign ships to have such things.
Where do you get one of those from?
We can provide it right here.
Cool.
You can remove it once you leave our territory. But the person looking like that is what you're looking for.
Yeah.
He's like
So-
old, like bounty hunter, or
Yeah, something like that. He had like 2 other people with him, I think. I tell them the ship name or like classification. Have you seen it anywhere?
I don't know myself. There's a planet not too far from here. It's a pretty common retirement world. There's a lot of old mercs there. If you want to try that, I can give you the coordinates.
Yeah, I'll help. I'll go check there.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
All right. I I will have some. I'll call off my men and we'll return in a few minutes.
Okay, cool. So then,
Can I interest
They-
in any of you in peanut butter?
They lower their weapons and begin to leave. They don't know what you mean by that.
what
Yeah.
was the language they spoke?
Huh?
The language they spoke?
Spoke
Mandoa.
and
Oh, it is.
The Mandalorian one.
I my vocoder and ask in Mandoa, do you have a way where we can download your language into a protocol droid or our vocoder so next time we come this way, communication is a lot more easier?
We don't have translation tech for wherever. Where are you from?
Outside the rim?
3 weeks that way. She's points.
Yeah, we don't have translation tech for outside of Fire Fist.
Huh.
We can give you an alphabet and I don't know some other shit. You want a grammar book?
Fuck it. Give it to the protocol droid. They can master it for us.
No,
We-
I'll see what
we-
we have aboard.
We just find like 5 seasons of Space Sesame Street.
It's Nagai Sesame Street.
Just walk over to Z's protocol droid. All right, here you go. Here's your task. We couldn't understand this, and Z was struggling. Help your master.
Yeah. After his men withdraw, he and some of the others will come back. Yeah, and they'd give you guys a transponder. Install this within your ship's transmitter. It'll just ping your location to us. As I
Okay.
said, you can once you leave our territory, you can remove it.
I handed it to Rio, wherever she is. I'm like, you
Yeah.
do this thing whenever we need it or something. And then we're like, I think we're leaving now, right? Where's your territory?
You're currently within our territory. You're approaching one of our space stations.
Yeah. But when we're going to the retirement planet, is that your territory too?
Yes,
Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll keep it on then.
the planet is Agnavis.
Okay. We'll keep it on then.
Here's the coordinates.
Thanks. Yeah, well, I guess we'll be out of your hair now.
Yeah. Don't come back to Nagai territory with that thing turned off, just so you know.
Okay.
Farewell. Don't cause trouble.
Oh, never do.
So yeah. You guys have been given basically a thing for your protocol droid to learn. And learned, well, yeah, there's militarized factions here.
More people.
Seem rather upset by that.
Not a fan of large crowds.
Rudy.
So, what is that like? Why you eat people then? Thin down the crowds?
I'm gonna just walk away.
Okay then. Wait, is that what made it taste so good?
What?
Tear's like a really good chef apparently. I'm
We need a
trying to.
chef.
Yeah, you're cutting out really bad. I don't know what you're saying.
We do need a chef. He can be our chef.
Wait, what? No, I thought I was the chef.
No, well, I mean, yeah, you are getting better, but I mean, like I said before, like if he can cook for us, and we can spend more time together. It's fine.
Okay.
If you don't want to spend time with me, like grab her. Like,
No. I want to spend time with you. Yes.
Okay.
I just like doing things for you. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. You can, like, I don't know, rub my feet while he cooks or something.
Okay.
She's like, okay, she just shrugs. And like, I guess we go to another planet. Let's go. Maybe he retired. He's supposed to leave. I guess that makes sense. We're about to do that thing in those like movies where we drag the guy back from retirement.
General, if you don't mind, but I think we should probably invest in turns for this ship.
People keep telling me that, but we never needed them.
We're in uncharted space for us. I feel better if we had at least some light.
I think it's easier just to like surrender, let them bore us, and then we just kill them in like on their ship or something. We don't have to deal with shooting ship stuff.
All right, but still an option.
And think about it. If we had a bunch of guns and stuff, people would think we're like dangerous or something. But if we're just like some shitty ship, no guns, they're like, oh, they're pushovers. And then they come in and we stab them, and then everything's good. It actually happened now that I think of it. Still have his number. We met twice. He wants to fuck with me too.
Whose number did you say?
Pirate captain. Long time ago.
Oh, okay.
He had a Wookiee that liked to take drugs, and I yelled at him. And I think he cried, and then he hugged it out.
Wait, so you knew a Wookiee that did drugs and an Ewok that did drugs?
Yep.
Damn.
Also, the Wookiee beat up Ivar a lot.
That's just a lot of them. Like, Ragnar, is that like the most common story with Ivar? And then the second most is, and then
Ivar
Ivar
got
made
beat
them
up.
uncomfortable?
Yeah, just Ivar's stories are all he got beat up, he gave them his weapons, and he made them uncomfortable.
Yeah. He's like, that was the other time we got boarded. He gave them the weapons. Gave the Wookiee the weapons. And someone stabbed the Wookiee? Was it him? No, he tried... Did he try to give the Wookiee the weapons and he broke one? That was his dad. That was the other Wookiee that broke the weapon. I don't know what is Wookiee. I think he... Oh, this is the one where he actually, before he could give them weapons, the Wookiee tried to take the weapons, and he got really mad. I don't know if he got mad because he didn't give him time to offer the weapons. So he was like, no one takes my weapons. Like, then he's like, oh yeah, he has to give them the weapons, not take the weapon. Yeah, so it was like, yeah, it's super weird. It was super weird. But either way, he stabbed the Wookiee, we had a fight, we beat him up, we took their ship, made a deal, and It shows him the numbers like 87 missed calls from this guy or something. It's like his mark as
Huh.
red.
You really weren't kidding about having a lot of people trying to fuck you.
Yeah. Awesome, kind of like. I have super powers that not a lot of people have. Super nice. I'm cool. I'm chill. Think I have a lot of money? I don't know. I waste a lot of money, but I have a lot of disposable income, and I get shit done. I have a great ass. But
Sure. Yeah. You don't think that Shane and Matt are gonna wanna like stay on the planet when they get there, right? The whole idea of them like being ready for retirement and whatnot.
I heard that.
Yeah. Well, guess you don't have to worry about your ears yet, old man.
It's my ass. I need to go check something.
Shit, that reminds me. I actually do have my prostate exam scheduled for today. Fuck.
What?
I don't know. What sort of stuff would an old person be?
Okay.
What,
Okay.
was it not
For a
hearing what I
second-
Fucking
was?
Chain hears that. Chain hears that. You're older than me, you prick.
For a second, I thought that you were saying you actually had a prostate exam today.
Ah, fuck. Yeah,
He goes back
I gotta
here,
be
you
somewhere in
old
10 minutes.
bastard. No, all I do is go on to see if I've been approved for re-enlistment for the Imperial Army.
You
I
don't
thought
have
you got
connection.
Also, I thought you confirmed that like a while ago.
Yeah.
Turned in paperwork.
No,
No,
like you
you-
confirmed it.
Yeah, it was confirmed. You need to report to the nearest Stormtrooper Academy if you want to.
Wait, was there a deadline for that like 2 weeks ago?
Well, yeah, it's been almost a month now. It's been.
I mean, I've been with the Inquisitor.
Yeah, you have an excuse.
Mama said that it was okay.
like,
Hmm?
their medicine aging fast. I think so.
Is Spike cutting out really badly for everyone else?
He is.
Yes. You're coming in and out a lot, Spike.
How about now? Am I good? Let me see my Discord settings.
That sounds fine, yeah.
For now.
Yeah, it just starts and stops sometimes. Like that.
Well, yeah. Zeta says, like, I think Santa's maybe working on their thing or something. Maybe they're doing stuff for themselves, but who knows? I do it. Yeah. I guess we head to the planet.
Yeah, after about another day of travel. Coming out of hyperspace. It's a beautiful world. There's rolling green plains over most of the mid of the planets. You know, usual icy caps. It's evident there's a large amount of forest land. Large bodies of water surrounded by beautiful mountainous terrain. It's a lovely world outside of the cities. Are you guys going to land at a spaceport, or are you guys going to land anywhere else? What?
A spaceport so we can talk to people.
Okay. Your protocol droid at this point would have been able to learn the language and update your vocoders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what questions to ask? Do we just go?
Have you
Dual
seen
people
this
like-
geriatric?
Have you seen this
We give the names, we give the ship, we give we give all this stuff, right?
I take off my helmet just as a face of like, have you seen somebody with this face?
They had to been here within the last few months.
Yeah, like I said, have you seen a geriatric?
If you
Yes.
just went around taking off your helmet and being like, "Hey, have you seen this face?" There, people are gonna just be really confused.
Well, duh, I see it right now.
Yeah, it
have
looks like a
now.
clone. It looks like this guy. They wear kind of the same armor. They I give the 3 names, Cole and the other 2. Their ship, if anyone's seen that, last month or so.
Okay, give me a persuasion check.
Okay, can I do the thingy? Talking to people for a minute thingy. It's called what's it called? Let's look at it. Charismatic, persuasive. Where my feet is. Okay. Charmer.
Sure.
Persuasion, and if that succeeds,
That's perception.
It's still really high.
Yeah. You can very much see the person you're talking to.
Yes,
Hey,
he
whatever. If that succeeds,
Nah, that definitely doesn't succeed. Nah, that 28 major failure. What a loser.
then I get this with advantage.
Only have a plus
40. There we go.
13.
Good
Oh,
enough.
fucking hell.
Yeah, you're good.
Pretty persuasive.
Uh-huh. You're persuasive.
1 off from max.
Yeah. Asking around in like the market area, around the spaceport, yeah, you do learn there are this planet is pretty popular for retiring soldiers and mercenaries. But yeah, there's a couple guys who all look the same who pop into town every I don't know, like 2-3 weeks or so. Yeah, one of them did mention their name is Cold.
Did he
Yeah.
mention his name was Cold, or did he mention that he was cold?
His name was Cold.
Yeah, he's like, go. Do you know where they came from? What direction they go?
Yeah, they don't live too far outside of town. I don't think. I think they're just farmers, right?
Yeah, I think they came here to retire.
Asking his buddy. Just
Yeah, we met them. They said they were gonna leave the galaxy, come down somewhere else and retire. So yeah, we just wanted to talk to them. Okay, cool. Thanks. We'll head out and see. We head out to see.
We're going to find the old guys. We're going to find the old guys.
so you guys going on foot or
We have a lot of speeders and shit. Might as well take them, right? Speeders and little ship too.
Mhm.
Let's take the little ship.
okay, taking a little trip. There's a decent number of farms outside the town though, so
I guess if I ask them like what farm is there a particular farm or you just know a random farm? They don't know what farm. That's fine.
they don't know what farm.
Yeah, I guess we just try door to door till we see 3 random people farming a farm.
Did we find Uncle Owen in Naparu?
Open the the channels if because we're dealing with clones, just to see if they would answer to any old.
Yeah, I'm gonna. If he goes to do that, I'm like, no,
codes
no, no,
and
no, 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 don't do any of that. Let's not like, be like, hey, we're looking for people, and like, oh, they know we're here, scatter, right? Let's just fly around, look for 3 people farming a farm. It's daytime. They should be farming their farm. It'll be pretty easy.
Okay.
But I don't want to spook them.
Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Bum,
Are you
ba-da-dum,
Dracula?
bum, bum.
Yeah, you do see a couple of farms. One of them had just scanning for life forms. One of them has 4 people. One has 8. One has just 2. None with 3 exactly.
One died. Guess we check 2 first.
Okay. When you fly down and land, you see 2 Nagayans.
Wrong people.
Just appear to be a young married couple.
Wrong people. Okay, what was the other
Very
one?
confused, being you guys just landed, looked at them, was
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
nope,
yeah,
and left,
yeah.
flew away.
Yeah, try 4 people. Just drive by.
I was gonna interrogate them, but just like pointing at them and then just slowly dragging my thumb across my throat as we fly away.
What you did.
Okay. Yeah.
Are they terrified? Are they scared?
Appears so. Why wouldn't they be? Why?
Oh, they're like, well, we're old, time to die.
I mean, they're not old. This is a young married couple on that farm.
We tried
I
4.
knew it. I've got one in Aunt Peru. They didn't die. They just left Anakin.
Oh yeah, they just put up those skeletons. So yeah, I guess
Which one next?
4, the 4 group,
All right.
our way up.
So with the 4s, when with the scanners, yeah, it's 4 life signs, and then as you guys get closer to the ground, yeah, everyone here seems to, yeah, they're wearing armor.
Okay.
This is them.
Yeah, sure. So Z,
There's only 3 people outside though.
yeah, so Z lands and hops out. Like, hey, is Cole around?
Yeah, like are you just like approaching the first person, or are you just like walking up to the front of the house? Because there's 2
Walking up
people.
to I'm walking up to the
Yeah,
group,
there's-
whatever the most people are. It's like so everyone
There's
can hear me.
2 people working the fields, and there's 1 man sitting on the porch.
Yeah, I walk up to the porch/field things and ask them.
Okay. You're taking your little trip around, right?
Fellowship, yeah.
Okay. Give me 1 moment. Okay. Yeah, if you guys could please place yourselves by the little ship.
By the little ship. Yeah, probably on the side with the NPC, actually.
Yeah, so I'll wave at him.
Is Liliana sitting out on this trip?
She's probably flying the ship. Like it's in the
Okay.
cockpit, maybe. Maybe landing somewhere around.
Right, well, who is this lot?
What's up,
Oi, who are you?
Cole?
He reaches down to his holster. You the next ones?
What?
Who are you?
I'm Z.
I
Oh,
gently
You
grab my
cold?
blaster.
If you're cold, you know who I am.
God fucking damn it.
My jail cell for a little while, naked. Ivar like punched each other or something. It was weird. Gay.
He stands up, not in the position to quick draw, but like takes a step down to here. Oh, what do you want? Why are you here?
We.
And who are those 2?
That's Shane and Mad. They're
Your brothers.
My brothers are dead.
your brother's dead. Sure.
Take off my helmet. The fuck?
What?
You guys like age really fast, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're trying to stop that. So we have it set up already, kinda. We just gotta go get it eventually. You want some of
You
that?
wouldn't be coming here unless you wanted something from me. What do you
Yeah.
want? Yeah.
So,
Yeah, Spike's cutting out for me now.
Are you? Am I? Yeah, Z's is like we need to get into Chiss Ascendancy. You can help with that. There.
Yeah.
I have orders to go back if that'll grease the wheels, but we also wanted to get everyone else there too.
Hey, I thought I was done with this shit.
See, I'm getting too old for this shit. Say it. Do it.
I'm already too old for this shit.
If we find
Yeah.
any of that potion stuff that stops you from aging super fast, you want some of that?
Oh, well, that'd be lovely, but...
Okay.
Yeah.
Old age ain't getting to you that bad, is it?
What's your guys in the field? I assume they're who are they? They like they clones too? Need potions or those things called? We're gonna get.
Yeah. It's been taking quite a bit of a toll on Breeze. The aging degradation.
Can we see Brez's art actually? Is that Shift S? Oh, okay. Because I was you know that one alien from episode 6 that's just like all ears?
What?
I think Lando's co-pilot.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
one.
That's what I was seeing from the
Name is Nosy.
really far away. And then horror looked like Ed Pauldrons. Yeah, I need
Still
to.
shocked that this man thinks Phase 2 clones aren't his brothers.
He doesn't,
So, like,
he doesn't think you're his brothers because you're not a squad.
Tara's going to sniff the air as he's looking around.
Okay.
He's not used to the fresh air.
Yeah,
wait,
well,
is this actually the Shire? Did we find the Space Shire?
what's the Shire?
The spire.
It's a Lord of the Rings reference.
Okay.
Why?
I just look at him. Hey, you want to try something that'll put you on your ass? Toss in my canteen.
He bats it away. No.
Why?
Yeah. See, yeah, you're looking to get into the fucking ascendancy?
Yes.
I think I have my old codes. I don't know though. And the rest of you best be glad that crazy bitch is here. Had to kill the last 15 men that Starosis sent after me.
Who?
What? I assume that's who you're going through if you're coming to me, Clay Sarosi.
I just
Okay.
got lift.
Murderous, is Clausarusi the person that Lorray talked to? Like Little Blue, I think is what Z calls her.
Eh,
Baby blue?
Baby Blue? Yeah, Baby Blue, sure. Like, I don't know who Clausarasi is, because I know there's, like, Claus Arrow, I believe, is the person that, Lorray was introduced as Cold. So I'm not sure who Clausarasi would be. And Spike cut out.
Hear me?
Try again?
We're just
yeah,
ourselves.
Clay Sarosi, and that's who I worked for.
Oh, that
Eh,
baby blue.
Yeah, you looking for Rail's father?
Oh, that's the person I've are. Oh, so Blue's sister, Ivor killed. Oh, okay. Now everything's coming to clear for me.
I was just told to look for Clausero.
Yeah, it's the first part of his name.
Well,
Oh,
that's
so it's
your.
Clausero C?
Yeah, Clausero says.
Says, okay.
Yeah. But here's another thing. You're saying you have the cure for clone degradation?
Yeah,
I
it
want it.
feels-
You're cutting
Well,
out.
do you just want to come back with us? It seems like we're going to drop them off for it anyway.
Yeah, they have to do stuff. I mean, yeah, if you're gonna come back with us. If not, we have to.
That invite is involving my brothers. My
Yeah,
actual
sure.
brothers.
Sure. I don't.
I thought you said 5 minutes ago that all your brothers were dead.
My real ones are. These ones are my adopted brothers. Not men in my squad, but good men nonetheless.
Your
Speaking of
family's fucking weird.
which legion did you
Shut it,
serve
Shock
under?
Man.
I look at him. I ask, "What legion did you serve for?"
It served under General Secura most of the time.
Hmm.
Arc
We
Trooper,
were.
first generation.
Yeah, we're second. Well, I am. He never finished his training.
Here. 327th Star Corps right here.
501st Legion.
Yeah. Horror out there was a Shadow Trooper. Braze, he was an assassin.
I think it's called a pecking contest.
They get to know each other.
Oh,
Weeks to get to know each other on the way back.
Yeah, I've not seen a first gen trooper. Usually have either retired, disappeared, died, or reassigned to more lucrative tasks.
About that, if you'll follow me.
Sure.
Is that to everyone or just them?
Yeah, to everyone.
Oh, cool.
As he'd lead you into his home. I don't have a map for this, but whatever.
Everybody make an intelligence wisdom saving throw.
No, deck save. House explodes.
Nice.
Oh, hold up.
What's
Let's
the
see what
mimic?
would
Oh,
happen.
Spike, I don't have a name.
For shits and giggles, I'm gonna roll mine.
Care
Spike, I
can't
don't.
even fit through the door.
Yeah. Inside his house, you see this man.
Yeah, crack those knuckles.
We've read.
He doesn't
Yeah, I
look
hear you
like
now.
that though.
What did you?
Spike, I can't see your name tag for the new token. Like, it just doesn't have one.
One.
No. But it's
Nothing
the
for me
right
either.
token, but I just don't have a name tag for it. Like, it should be saying Raven or Z, right?
Yeah. Okay, I'm
I look.
or anything in this game.
I look at Cold. Who's that?
Yeah, you see this. Some of you have seen first generation Dark Troopers before. I mean Phase 0 Dark Troopers, not first generation.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one he's clearly in quite a bad state. One of his robotic legs is completely it's wrecked. It's intact, but it is not working. His armor is damaged up and down. His prosthetics aren't working. His breathing reminds you of Lord Vader's. Yeah, this is Gia. He was well, when we found him, he had just deserted. And well, do you guys have anybody who'd be able to fix him up? Last group that they sent, which was the second to last that I had to kill.
An R2 unit that could probably help.
Gonna need a little more than R2 unit to fix up an old dock trooper like him.
Yeah, we know a B2 that would be able to, but we kind of lost him.
They might come back eventually. I mean, they're just, on vacation or something. I don't know what they're doing.
Just saying. If
Yeah.
he's coming with us.
We have lots of
Do we
room.
need to do 2 trips in the shuttle now? It's probably going to get kind of cramped.
Yeah, people can sit on each other's laps.
Give us some time to pack up our stuff.
Yeah.
We'll get moving.
Yeah. You do that. You pack up your stuff. We'll head back to the ship, drop everyone off, and then someone come pick you up.
All right.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah.
The ship.
Yeah.
Kane and Matt would probably stay there and just give a hand to Cold and everybody.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they'd all be like putting on their, their full armor again because they were just wearing like the little stuff. As I said, they'd been attacked a couple times, so it makes sense they're wearing it. But like, and they're packing up their weaponry and they're trying to get gear back together. Is what you'll learn this Dark Trooper's name is. Designation ARC 9223. Yeah.
Yeah, do we want to head back to the ship, bring them back to the ship, and then call it, or do we want to keep doing stuff?
Yeah, I think this is a good spot to call it.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
all I was have to do, and like roleplay wise with them, was be like, hey, you got any